Hello, everyone. We are live. Apologies for being late. We had some technical issues, I think, on both of our ends that we had to
Yeah, I
sort
couldn't
out.
hear Ollie, and Ollie couldn't
I
hear
could,
me.
yeah.
It was like we were like in space or something. It was like,
Hello. Yeah. But we're here now. We're all good. So welcome to. I think this is episode 7 of Monday Movie Talk. I think it's 7.
Yeah, I think it's
Um,
seven too.
yeah. And we've got Kenny joining me as always tonight. And we'll also have Pete joining us shortly as well. Pedro Pete. I have to distinguish that because obviously we also have Playtendo Pete and Pedro
Right.
Pete. So to make it clear, Pedro Pete will be joining us later on. So yeah, and tonight, the way it's going to go, we're going to do our recent watches first. Then we're going to go to physical media recommendations because we didn't get any in last week, so I want to make sure we get them in this week. And then we're going to do a bit of a mix and match. I'm not intending for the stream to go on too late tonight because it's very hot here, and I have got like about 20 minutes left of the film, and I want to try and put another one on. So we'll see how it goes. But we're going to talk about Sam Rockwell and Christopher Walken tonight. I thought Sam Rockwell would be good because he's not done as many films, so it wouldn't take us long to talk about him. But yeah, that's how it'll go tonight.
Sounds good.
Yeah, we got Adam here. Hello, Adam. Uh, Good evening, gents. Hope you're all doing well on this gloriously hot, but it is so hot. I think it's a record high today. It's supposed to be like this until Friday. I just want it to get cool again. It
Wow.
make the work like obviously with I'm guessing with you, Kenny, because in America there's a lot of aircon, whereas here we've got like central heating. Over there, you've got a lot of aircon, haven't you?
Yeah, we do, but like my house does not have central air. I have a
Right,
good old stand fan, and then I got a
that's what I've got.
portable. I got a portable air conditioner in my bedroom
Nice. Yeah,
where
all
all
I've
the
got.
action happens.
All I've got is a stand fan, and at the moment, it's really just circulating the warm air around. But
Yeah,
it's the thing that I hate the most about this weather. Like, I know everybody loves the hot weather, but for me, when it's hot like this, especially my room in my house, it becomes the hottest room in the house.
yep.
I can't concentrate on films at all, and it's just really annoying. Like, I've watched 5 films today, I think, 4 or 5 films, and as the day's gone on, I've been feeling like more and more like, oh my God, like I've had to get cold drinks. I've had to like go outside my room because it's just like a sweat box in here at the moment.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
But
Because last
yeah,
week it was 98 degrees.
it's
Last
probably
Friday.
about that here in
Okay.
Celsius. It's like
Uh,
34 Celsius here.
oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So I
Yeah.
don't know, but hold on. Let me ask Alexa, what's 34 Celsius? 95.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Is that hot then, would you
Yeah.
say?
Yeah. So
Wow. Yeah. But yeah, Adam says to cool down. I went to see Obsession last night. Got to say, I really enjoyed it. Great music score, also. I really want to watch that. But we were debating about going to the cinema, but Tim said it might be a bit that he's heard is quite disturbing and intense. And I'm not very good with horror films at the cinema. I'd much rather watch them at home. So I think I've set my mind on waiting now. I think it's coming to streaming like in only 2 weeks, which is mad because it's only been out a week. But I'll watch it when it comes to streaming because I've only heard. I mean, Andy praised it last week. I've only heard good things about it. So, but yeah,
yeah,
glad that.
I hope Andy watches this stream because I watched one of the movies he had talked about last week.
Oh yeah, what one was that?
Cheap Detectives.
I've watched. I've since rewatched it, so we can talk about it. And I went to
Oh,
see it with Sam.
lovely
So
movie.
yeah, but we can. I mean, I'll say when I watched it again, it was still my favorite film of the year. I then went to see something else since, which is now my favorite film of the year. But we
Gotcha.
will get to that. Who else is here? Spectre's here. Hey, Spectre.
Inspector.
We got Jim in the chat. Hey, Jim. What's up, everyone? Hope all is well. Hope you're doing well, Jim.
What's up, Jim? Happy Memorial Day.
Right, Kenny. Would you like to go first this week with your recent watches?
Sure. I watched. I watched was Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah. I saw that as well.
I loved it. I thought it was good. It was a
Yeah,
popcorn. It was a popcorn movie.
it is
Um,
exactly. Yeah,
in my opinion, there was too much CSI CGI in the first like 10 minutes.
there
Like
was a
when
lot. Yeah.
yeah, but after that, it seemed like when Carl Urban was fantastic. I
Oh, I
really
love
enjoyed.
Carl Urban. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've watched another film with him in this week, and he was great in that as well.
Oh, okay. I like him in The Boys, so I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of that. So I gave that 4 out of 5. The one that Andy and you told me about, the Sheep Detectives, four and
yeah,
a half out of five. That's absolutely the best movie I've seen this year so far,
yeah.
and I
I
was
can't argue with
totally
that.
blown away by it.
It's one of those films, and I mean, I don't know on that first watch the impact that it gives you because you're not. I think because you go into that film not expecting it to be what it
Yeah,
is. I think it just hits you even harder. So, like, whilst I still probably enjoyed it to the same level on a rewatch, it's just like it's just a good film, like a feel good family film.
yeah. I mean, there was because I thought, oh well, the other sheep's talking. It's going to be stupid. There's going to be like a Kevin Hart character. That's like, you know, there was none of that. It was
No
just a
fart
good,
jokes, nothing like that. Yeah,
yeah. It was just a good movie. I mean,
yeah,
it's stupid to say, but you can relate, to what they were going
yeah,
through.
yeah.
And I don't know. I just loved it. I did not see that coming because you know like God bless him, Andy watches like a ton shitload more movies than I do, and it was just like I'm figuring, oh, he got into that like comfy mode right there where he like really liked it. But
Yeah.
kudos to him, he was right on about everything. It felt like Babe when you were watching Babe.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
So I really enjoyed that. I gave that 4.5 out of 5. Then I went into a Batista mode. I'm trying
Okay.
to watch all the Batista movies. I seen basically it was I think one of his first movies. It was called House of the Rising Sun.
I don't know that one.
The title has nothing to do with the movie. I have no idea where they came up with it. Danny Trejo's in it for the Danny Trejo like 3 minutes. Basically, he's an ex-con who went to he's an ex cop who's working as a bouncer at this drug bar,
Mm,
and he gets caught up in all this stuff where like people turn up dead and they're like trying to pin it on him. So now he's
right.
trying to go around and clear his name. So I gave that 3.5 out of 5. Then I
Yeah.
watched probably one of the worst movies of the year, Crackcoon.
Oh, sounds bad.
I didn't last 5 minutes in it because the acting was so bad.
Oh wow.
My buddy, the horror punk, was a big fan of that, and I was like, I wrote him back. I said, "Were you on Crackcoon to watch that movie and like actually recommend it?" He just said, "Oh, it was something I put on at like 1 o'clock in the morning."
Yeah.
Then I watched a movie called Death Cycle.
Okay.
I gave it two out. It's what it is. It's a revenge. It's a revenge movie. I gave
Yeah.
it 2 out of 5. It was a good one-time watch.
Hmm.
Then we get back into Batista for the final two movies. Trap House is a
That was all
great.
right. Yeah,
I
I like
like that.
and
I
that's the girl from Obsession.
Oh, okay.
She's yeah, because I thought when I saw the trailer for Obsession, I thought I've seen her in something. Because I watched that at the start of the year, that Trap House. I thought I've seen this girl in something before, and it was that 'cause she plays sort of the love interest in that.
Yeah,
Well, don't want to spoil it, but you
yeah.
know
I
what
don't
I
want to
mean.
spoil it
Yeah.
for yeah. I gave 4 out of 5 for that, and the last one I seen was Afterburn with Batista.
Oh, what's that? Samuel L. Jackson as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I gave three
Yeah.
out of five. It was a good. It was a
Okay.
good popcorn movie.
Yeah.
So, like I said, Batista, in my opinion, hasn't made a bad movie yet. You
Yeah.
know, so
He's done some good stuff. Yeah, some entertaining stuff.
Yeah, and he's not like stereotyped like The Rock and all that, you know,
Yeah.
all the time. So that's my weekly watches.
Oh, nice stuff, Kenny. We'll look and see
Thanks.
what some comments. Um, Jim says Obsession actually increased box office by 30% in week 2. That makes it even more mad why they're rushing to put it out onto streaming, considering it's being talked about everywhere. And if the box office is still doing well, why pull it
Well,
from its
yeah,
theatrical release and stick it on? I mean, unless they're thinking is by putting it on streaming, they'll get more people to watch it because they'll still be talking about it. Maybe
yeah,
that's their thinking, because like for me, I'll watch it as soon as it comes on, is available. Well, like the three of us do stream. Uh,
yeah.
I'll do that because I do want to watch it, because there was that other one that came out this past weekend, Passenger. That
Hmm.
looked really creepy as well. I want to watch that, but again, I won't watch that until it comes on streaming. Um, but yeah, it's just mad to me why studios are just chucking the films out on streaming and not giving it like time to breathe and like theatrically,
Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. We have Melina here. Hello, Melina.
Hi, Molina.
We also have Sai here. Hello,
Hey,
Sai.
Sai.
Jim says, I'm going to watch The Sheep Detectives tomorrow with my wife. Me and Kenny have a bet. I know what that bet's going to be, that he's going to hate it.
No, the bet is that I told him he had to watch this Sheep Detective movie,
Yeah.
and I have to watch Good Luck Chuck.
Good luck. Oh, Good Luck Chuck's great.
Okay, yeah. So that's our bet. We made it on our show the last time
You've
because I
never
told
seen
him
Good Luck Chuck? That's so
no.
funny.
Well, I've never seen that stupid Long Walk movie that he been babbling about
Oh,
for
okay.
a year.
Are you? I'm just thinking. Are you sure it's Good Luck Chuck and not Good Luck Have Fun Don't Die?
The Life of
Because
Chuck.
he
I'm
was go.
sorry.
Oh, the
The
life
life.
of Chuck,
The
Chuck,
life.
Chuck, Chuck, Chuck.
Yeah, the
Something
Life of
Chuck.
Chuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll like that. I know.
Okay.
I
Well,
know the type of things you'll like.
Sean's
You'll like
told
that.
me I'm gonna like it, and Jim has
Yeah.
told me I'm gonna like
Yeah.
it.
You'll like
So
that. Yeah.
yeah. So
But
I'm
I
looking
bet.
forward to watching it.
I guarantee you, Jim is going to be one of those that doesn't like the Sheep Detectives because he doesn't like sentimental films, does he? And it
No.
is sentimental, but in a good way.
I I'm thinking he's going to like it. I think it's going to be one of those where
It'd be nice
it's
if he
going to be
does. Yeah.
surprised. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Spectre says, have you seen Final Score, also known as Die Hard, during a football match with Batista and Pierce Brosnan? That is great. That's a really fun film.
Oh,
Have you
I
seen
have
that
not
film?
seen that one. I thought I've
Fun.
seen all.
That's a fun sort of like I
Final
said, Die
Score.
Hard at a football match. I think they actually, it was, I don't know what football club, but they basically, the club had shut down. They'd moved to a different stadium. So that stadium was going to be demolished. So they basically said, go nuts, do whatever you want. And I think they actually destroyed parts of the stadium making the film because it was just unused. Really fun
Oh,
action film.
I will definitely have to check that one out now. Because I'm trying to go through his his
Filmography, yeah.
filmography.
Yeah. I tell you what, another good film. He's more of a supporting role in it, but I might go as far to say it's his best acting I've seen. It's called The Last Showgirl with Pamela
I was
Anderson. You've
just
seen
going
that?
to say that.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's
I
his
thought
best
he was
performance,
great
I
in
think.
that. I seen that on. It was on one of the streaming services. I watched it,
Yeah.
and I told the guys to how good he was in
It's
that.
a good film, but unfortunately, I am getting rid of it because I don't. It's not one that I would go. It's not like a one that's got a lot of rewatch in it, even though it's a good film.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't personally think I would go back and watch it again. Plus, I need to be very picky with what I keep for like room reasons. So I thought that's one that down the line, if I did want to watch it again, I could just pick it up quite cheap. Um, So he says, what would you say that Batista's best performance is? For me, it has to be Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, I'm
Knock
going
at
The
the
Last
cabin.
Showgirl.
Yep.
Yeah, Knock at. I see. I didn't get on with Knock at the Cabin when I watched it at the cinema, but I have since picked it up on Blu-ray because I want to give it another shot. Because I like most of Shyamalan's stuff, so I want to give it another shot. But his performance in that was good. Yeah, I can't knock the performance, no pun intended, in Knock at the Cabin. Yeah, Jim says it's the life of Chuck. There you go. And Jim helping you out. Final score is on either Netflix or Prime.
That's what I was looking at. It's on Fossil, Plex, Pluto, Roku, whatever the hell VIX is. It's not the Vapor Rub.
Quite a few then.
Yeah, quite a few to find that. Yeah,
that's what was destroyed. West Ham's Upton Park, I said. And yeah,
okay.
I think they'd moved, and I think the producers of the film or something approached them and said they were making this film. Can we use the stadium before it's completely knocked down? And then I think they were allowed to just have at it basically, and you can tell in the film it's a lot of fun. It's a very fun film. I need to grab that on Blu-ray. Actually, it's a very fun film. Another great. Yeah, I agree with you, Jim. Batista was great in Hotel Artemis, which is a great movie that nobody talks about. I agree. Such a fun film with a great cast as well.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either.
That's good. It's like Batista, Jodie Foster, Sterling K. Brown, Sophia Boutella. Lots of people pop up in it. Jeff Goldblum, he's basically like the villain.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Pete says, I'll be on in about 20 minutes, having a bit of a nightmare getting home. No worries, Pete. Take your time. No rush at all.
Be safe. Get something to eat.
Yeah. Hello, Giz.
Hey, Giz.
Right. Now, I'm hoping I can give some recommendations to Kenny now for this week. I'm sure I will. At least one or two. So first up, one that I'm sure that you've already seen. And it might have even been you that was talking about it, because I watched it after the stream last week, and that was Working Girl. Really good film.
Yep.
Yeah, really enjoyed that. Loved Harrison Ford and Melanie Griffith, the chemistry between them. Just a great, like, sort of 80s film.
Mm-hmm.
Then I watched one that Kenny would like, and it is available to stream on our streaming thing. It's called Normal, with Bob Odenkirk, and it's a bit like the violence, when there is violence, is very Nobody-esque, because it's the same producers as Nobody and John Wick. He basically plays this sheriff, this newly appointed at this town. I don't want to spoil it because there's a big twist about 20-30 minutes in.
Nice.
All I'll say is the town is not as it seems, and shit hits the fan, and it's just a blast. Once it gets going, it's just a blast. Like, it's only like an hour and a half, I think, but it's just such a fun film. And it's just like in this snowy town. Like, the Fonz has a really small role in it. He plays the mayor of the town. But he's not in it for that long. Yeah, it's a fun film. I think you'd like that one. Then I watched Dud, but not the worst of the week. That is yet to come. The Woman in the Yard. Okay. Boring. Very boring. It's a director that he's directed quite a few Liam Neeson films. Like, I think he did Non-Stop, The Commuter, Unknown. He did that. Did you watch that Carry On with Taron Egerton and Jason Bateman about at the airport?
No, I had no interest in seeing that movie.
It's the same director as that, and it was just boring. It's just this woman. It's supposed to be a horror film, and it's just about this woman sat in this other woman's yard with her kids, and they're just shouting at her for like an hour and a half, and then you find out who the woman is, and you're like, well, yeah, I kind of could see where that was going from the start. And they're trying to make it scary, and it's not scary at all. The story just feels very thin. Yeah, it just feels like one of those scripts that just they didn't quite have it. It was just a bit of a nothing film. So yeah, that's one that I can get rid of now. It's been sat on my shelf for nearly a year to watch, so that's a good one. Yeah. I then watched Strange Darling, which Jim has been banging on about for ages.
That was good
for good reason. It's a good film. I will say, how did you? I got the twist before it happened.
Did you?
I thought it's not going to be. I'm not going to spoil it for those that haven't seen it, but I thought it's not going to be that straightforward. It's going to be flipped on its head, literally. and the twist it just works. And I think the way the way that the story's told, like non-linear, like the different chapters in different order. If they told it in the normal order, the film wouldn't work, I don't think, because of that twist.
Right.
But because they've mixed it around and you're like piecing the puzzles together in different order, I think that's what makes it work so much. It's just a really good like thriller.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Next up, I'm going to get a bit of flack here. I watched a classic, which is I'm not going to go into full thoughts on because it is the center of my returning watch pile video, which will be back some point in the week. I've still got to edit it together. In fact, actually, I'm not going to say what it is because that will spoil what it is then.
Okay.
But I'll just say my thoughts on the film will be quite controversial. Definitely not what I expected it to be going in. And I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm going to say wait until the video comes up and find out what I think for yourselves. I then watched one of the best films I've seen this week, which was A Bronx Tale, which Carlos kindly sent me, and I watched it as soon as it came on my birthday and absolutely loved it. Everything I like in a film, good coming of age, De Niro, I mean, Chaz Palminteri, just a great film set in the 60s. Yeah, I absolutely love that.
That's my favorite gangster movie.
With good reason. I mean, it's got to be Goodfellas for me, but I'd then probably now put that in a close second.
If the girl don't get the door, she's a piece of shit. Move on.
Yeah, yeah.
I still use that. You know what? I still use that to this day. If she can't reach open the door,
and when she does, and it's at the back of the car. Yeah,
she's the one. She's the one.
Yeah.
I think it was poignant at the. He goes, Pesci goes, "You're C," and he goes, "Can I?"
Oh, at the end, yeah.
He goes, "Was it all over a parking spot?" And I just thought, man, that shit just sums up. There's so many good lines in that one.
There is just such a well-written film.
Yeah.
Obviously based on his play, I think, wasn't it, or book or something?
Yeah, it was. It was like loosely based on how he grew up.
Oh wow! Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So
nice.
But yeah, that great. I'm glad you liked it as much as I did, and the music was great.
Yeah.
When he locks the door and he goes, "Now, no one can leave."
Yeah.
Oh, chills, goosebumps. I'm even talking about it. Goosebumps.
I know. Then, as I said, I rewatched The Sheep Detectives with Sam. Sam's a weird fella. Like we're sat there. No, he did, and that's why he's weird, because he sat there and it's like, that's just such a lovely film, Ollie. I absolutely loved it. 3.5. I was like, for like, I was like, I didn't realize until I got home, and I said to him the next morning, I said, Sam, you gave it 3.5. I know I did, bud. I was like, you said you absolutely loved it. Yeah, I know. And he gives other films like 4.5. I'm like, so why'd you only give it 3.5 stars? Even Andy gave it 4. Oh, right. I don't know. I just thought it was 3.5 type of film, he said.
God bless him.
Oh, he's funny. I then rewatched The Truman Show. Again, on my birthday, I rewatched that because it's one of my favorite films, and
Laura was so underrated in that movie.
I know. She's just especially when obviously everything falls apart.
Yeah.
And she like says, get me out of here or something, like, or help or whatever it is. Like, yeah, she's great in that film. It's just a great film.
Oh yeah.
Then we're getting on to some of the interesting stuff that you might like, Kenny. I've watched a film called Hangman, which was Pacino and Carl Urban, and they played two cops. Pacino's like a retired cop that comes back in, and it's this serial killer that basically hangs his victims, and is basically playing a game of hangman. So he carves the letter into their chest, and it's basically sort of like and every 24 hours he's going to strike again. So it's basically like a race against time. Pacino and Carl Urban teaming up, and I thought it was going to be like a really generic straight to DVD type film, and it wasn't. It was really good. Like, I'm not going to obviously compare it to the likes of Seven because it's not Seven,
Right.
but it kept you going. It kept you on the edge of your seat. It was a really good watch. Again, about an hour and a half, but a really fun film. Well, not fun because it was quite brutal, but you know what I mean. Just a really good
Yeah.
serial killer film. So yeah, I recommend that. And then this is now my film of the year. This next one, me and Sam went to see this on the weekend, and it's not out over there until August, end of August, I think. Don't know why, but they're doing that with that Pressure with Brendan Fraser because that's out now for you guys. I think we don't get that until September.
Oh wow.
So, but the film I watched is called Finding Emily, and another one that you would like, Kenny. Basically, it starts with this young lad that works at a university in Manchester. He meets this girl at the club that he works at on a night out. That's like where the film starts, and they instantly sort of form a connection. As she's leaving, she gives him her number into his phone. He goes to message her the next day to ask to meet up. Turns out she's accidentally missed a digit off. So then goes this search to find this girl this Emily. So he basically thinks it's this. He's going around finding all these Emilys, and this one Emily who's actually studying, I think, like the way the mind works, and she's doing like a thesis on how love affects the brain or something. She decides she's going to help him, and he's going to be like her. She's going to be like he's going to be her like little project,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just him trying to find this girl. But obviously, you can kind of expect what's going to happen whilst he's trying to find this girl. He starts falling in love with this other Emily, and it was just such a lovely film. Really good British film with a great soundtrack.
I'm looking
Like,
at it.
yeah,
I just looked it up, and it has Minnie Driver, and
yeah.
you know I
She's,
love Minnie
she
Driver. So
she is funny in it. She plays the dean of the university, and she is really funny in it because she just doesn't give a shit, and it's just so
cool.
funny.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
like
have
that
that
game.
down.
Yeah. See, like I said, I think it'll be out in August over there, but because it's already out here, I'd imagine you'll be able to get it on your like website before it
Right.
comes out over there. So you should be all right. I then watched Analyze That, the sequel to Analyze This, which gets a lot of flack, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was just as entertaining as the first. I loved the start when obviously De Niro's like in prison and he's just singing West Side Story. I just thought that was just so stupid, but funny. And yeah, I just loved the chemistry between him and Billy Crystal. It's just a fun film.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoyed that. Then another one that I think you would really like, Kenny. It's called Horns.
Horns.
Um, from 2013. It's got Daniel Radcliffe in. It's like a dark fantasy romance type film, horror, I would say. More
Okay.
horror than anything. And basically, his girlfriend, longtime girlfriend's murdered, and he's the prime suspect. Everyone in the town sort of thinks it's him. And one morning, he wakes up to find that he's grown a set of horns, and he can basically get the truth, get everyone's dirty secrets out of them. So he
Oh.
uses his like new power to sort of find out who really killed his girlfriend.
Wow.
But it's got a great score, and it's just such a great film. Like, oh my god, at the end I mean, it's an 18 for a reason, but great soundtrack as well. Great, like the way they use the songs in the film was brilliant, but it's also really funny. I'd say it's like a horror comedy, but it does lean into horror quite a lot at moments. Like it does go there. But there are also some, because obviously you can basically just get people to submit to their dark thoughts. There's a scene, and it doesn't really spoil it, where there's these reporters that are basically following him because they think they can get a story.
Mm.
And he basically says, you know what? Whoever beats the shit out of the other one, I'll give the story to. So then there's this massive group of reporters just absolutely beating the shit out of each other. Oh, it's a really good film,
I
Kenny.
just looked it up. It has Juno Temple in it. I like
She
her.
she plays his girlfriend, and the young version of Juno Temple is played none other than by pop star Sabrina Carpenter in,
No
I think,
kidding.
one of her very first roles. Yeah, because I was watching, I was like, is that Sabrina Carpenter? And I had to look it up, and it was like, but yeah, good cast. I mean, James Remar as his dad's really good as well. You got
Yeah, I
David
like him.
Morse, who's always good. David Morse
Yeah,
is always good. But
yeah.
yeah,
I'll definitely give that. It's on Tubi and Amazon Prime.
nice. Yeah, you'd like that one definitely, Kenny.
Okay.
Then I watched a dud, which Andy did warn me about, but I still was just interested to watch it. It's called In the Blink of an Eye. Did you watch that one, Kenny?
No.
It's directed by Andrew Stanton, who did John Carter and Wall-E, quite a few Pixar films. And it's basically supposed to be looking at like it's three different stories that are somehow interconnected through like spanning thousands of years about life, basically. But it was just really boring, not a lot of story to it. The best thing, which is the only reason I gave it 2 stars, was Thomas Newman's score. I mean, he's my favorite composer. He could do music to anything.
I did
And
watch this. I didn't like it.
he did. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I
I
wouldn't go
watched
back
it
to
'cause
it.
it had Kate McKinnon and Rashida
Yeah,
Jones. I love Rashida Jones. That's the only reason
yeah,
why I watched it. Yeah, I didn't care for it either.
yeah. I then watched Stargate with Kurt Russell, James Spader, which was fun. Gave it
Good
3 out of 5.
popcorn movie. Yeah.
It's a fun 90s film. It feels like a lot of films like that back then. It sort of had the Mummy sort of feel to it, like that sort of big adventure type film, but with
Yeah.
fantasy thrown in there. Like, just a fun 90s film, you know?
Yeah, they were making a lot of them at that time.
Yeah, they were. Churned a lot of stuff like that out.
Mm-hmm. Because I think the next year you had like Deep Impact with like and then like and also to come Armageddon. So they were like in that.
Yeah, yeah. Independence Day obviously was this film after Stargate.
Plus they were turning out the Star Wars Generations movies too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I then watched Goon. I don't know if you've seen that with Sean William Scott. That's
the
a very
Hobby
funny
one.
film. I just loved how, because obviously you know me, I'm a massive fan of American Pie, and I just love how Jim's dad's in there as his dad. I just love that. Just even though like just small things like that, I just love that. Like
he's another one that I think that now does Andy like him like as because he has him as his
I think
avatar.
he's seen quite a few of his films. I've seen quite a few of his
Okay.
films now as well. Yeah,
I didn't know if he was just taking a shit on him or not, but the guy's an actually good actor because he has a really good range as an action person because he was very good in that last season of Lethal Weapon. There was
he
a lot
was. Yeah,
going.
yeah,
There was a lot going on that behind the scenes with the weigh-ins and and I don't think he wanted to be there anymore. But
yeah.
I wish somebody would give him the opportunity to head like a TV show of like an action like a cop or something like that because he's very likable and he always does a good job.
Because he's in Tim Allen's new series, isn't he?
Is he? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can't get into like sitcoms. It has to be like a certain sitcom because they're just like all like pretentious crap anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I then finally, Jim will be happy. I finally watched Midnight Run, which is another one that I loved.
Very
just
good
a great 80s, not like buddy cop, but just buddy movie, like just on the with a run, just really fast paced, good comedy. And yeah, Jim was right with the score by Danny Elfman is unlike any other score you'll hear from Danny Elfman. Very 80s. But yeah, really fun, entertaining film.
Yeah, I enjoyed that too. I didn't like it as much as Jim does, but
yeah. I then watched a film called Deadfall, which was a good little thriller. It stars Eric Bana, Olivia Wilde, Chris Christopherson, Sissy Spacek, Treat Williams, Kate Mara, Charlie Hunnam. Really good little cast, good little thriller about these two siblings. They're on the run after doing a casino heist in, I don't know where it is, but it's in a snowy part of America. And Eric Banner's character is just an absolute bastard. Do anything to like get free basically and get home clear. And they get split up. She ends up coming across Charlie Hunnam's character, and they sort of fall for each other. And it's sort of just about Eric Banner's character, just the sheriff, so basically trying to go after him, and Charlie Hunnam and all that is trying to go home to his parents, played by Chris Christopherson and Sissy Spacek, and it all sort of leads up to like come to this massive heads at the end, and it's really good little thriller. I then watched I think the worst film I've seen this week. It's not yet out. I think it's coming to Netflix next month, if I'm correct. It's called In the Hand of Dante, and it's directed by Julian Schnabel and has a fucking weird cast. So you've got Oscar Isaac, Gal Gadot, Gerard Butler, Jason Momoa doing an Italian accent, as was Gal Gadot while she was trying. Martin Scorsese, yeah, weird, playing a Gandalf-like fucker. I didn't really get what he was talking about pretty much the whole time he was on the screen. You got John Malkovich as well. It's just a very fucking weird film. Too arty for its own good. Doesn't really know what it wants to be. It's basically split. So half of the film is like in, I don't know what, like a smaller frame. I don't know what frame you call it. And that's like in the past, and it's about Dante sort of writing the Divine Comedy, and he falls in love with Gal Gadot's character. And I don't know, I was really lost with that bit because I had no idea what they were talking about half the time. And then you've got the current thing, which is sort of, it had me to start with because it's like a mob thing. Basically, the mob go to Italy to try and get Oscar Isaac's character, who's like a author that knows all about Dante, to basically go and find the Divine Comedy, which was thought to have like never actually existed. It's very brutal, like, but it's all shot in black and white as well. And the only reason I watched it is because I looked in the credits and Pacino's in it. And fucking hell, I was so fucking disappointed. He's in it for like literally 2 minutes at the start. That's it. Literally, he's got one scene in the film, and it's the best scene of the film because it's him talking to a younger version of Oscar Isaac's character. And just the dialogue between the both of them is the best dialogue in the film. And the rest of the film, like Gerard Butler is in a completely different film. He's like got a dyed blonde hair, and he just goes around shooting everything. He shoots a fucking dog for no reason, and they're going on for like 3 minutes talking about why he had to shoot the dog. And I'm like, what the hell am I watching? And there's like there's literally a whole, I don't know whether they're trying to do some sort of Tarantino thing, but it didn't work. There's literally a whole thing going on with him and Oscar Isaac. They're on a plane, and Gerard Butler just comes out talking about, would you ever get with a woman that picks dog shit up with her bare hands? And he's like, I'd rather fuck a stiff than do that. And I'm like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, I really didn't know what I was watching for most of the film. I was just like so confused. No wonder it's been leaked online already, because it's just I mean, with the right stuff, he's a good director. I mean, he did Basquiat, which is that was his first film, and that's a fantastic film if you've not seen it. And then he followed that up with Before Night Falls with Javier Bardem and Johnny Depp. I've not seen that yet, but that's supposed to be another great film. So I don't know what's gone wrong. Even his last film's supposed to be great, that At Eternity's Gate about Van Gogh with Willem Dafoe. I don't know what went wrong with it, but I'm just going to say don't bother. I think it's out on Netflix end of next month, but just don't bother. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes as well. And I'll be honest with you, it got to the 2 hour mark and I skipped to the end because I really couldn't be bothered. And it ends with him and Gal Gadot kissing on the beach. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And she's like really trying her hardest to act with an Italian accent. And I don't know what Jason Momoa was doing in the film, but I couldn't understand what he was saying because he had this really weird Italian accent. It was a really, really weird film. So don't watch it.
I was just going to say, it sounds like a fever dream.
It is a bit because I just didn't know what I was watching. One minute it was like in black and white, and then it went backwards to, and I was just like, you know what, I can't be fucked with this. So I skipped to the end and turned it off. And yeah, I don't know. God knows with that one. Then I watched License to Kill, rewatched it, which I had seen for a long time, and I will say now, it's a top Bond film for me. Definitely in the top five.
Mm-hmm.
Just it goes places that other Bond films haven't ever had the balls to go to. It's violent as hell. It's gritty. It's what a Bond film, especially back then, should be. And I think Timothy Dalton's a fantastic Bond that just doesn't get enough praise. I
I
think
agree with you.
he does a fantastic job in the film. It's just a really, really fun Bond film. Like right from the start with the when he's trying to capture him in the plane and he jumps onto the plane and then they hook the plane to that helicopter, all of that, and they parachute off. It is just a really fun film. Um, so yeah, I'm really glad I went back to that because I just thought Bank Holiday I had to try and watch a Bond film, and I wanted to watch one that I remember enjoying when it came out, but couldn't really remember. Well, not when it came out, when I first watched it. And I couldn't remember anything about that one. All I'll say is I wish he got to do a third one, but I know there were a lot of legal problems, and then his contract was up, so he decided if he was to sign into another contract, they wanted 4 or 5 films from him, and he said, you know what, that's enough. So, but then again, maybe if he had continued, we may not have got Brosnan as Bond, and Brosnan is my favorite Bond. So
Yeah, see, I think the whole thing with Dalton was that Pierce's contract came up. He was totally free, and that's who they wanted in the first
originally,
place.
yeah,
So it
yeah,
was like when he came, it was like, Tim, thanks, bud. Gave him the pat on the back and just escorted him out because they really wanted
yeah,
Brosnan.
yeah. And then the last film I've watched, well, I've got about 10 minutes, I think, left of it. It's one I think you've seen, Kenny. It's called Goodrich with Michael
Oh,
Keaton.
that's a good, very good movie.
Really like it. It's my type of film, just a really good family, like sort of drama film, like really good. Like I've not seen the film, but it feels like it's sort of like could be like a weird sequel to Mr. Mum because he's got to
Yeah,
like raise the kids on his own basically
yeah.
for most of the film, which
Have you
I
seen
think.
Knox Goes Away yet?
Yeah, that's really good as well.
Okay, I was just gonna say
And
that
Pacino's
went,
in that as well.
and yeah, and that's one with Michael Keaton where you didn't hear any press from it, and I
Yeah.
bought it just because it had Michael Keaton in it, and I was like, Sean, you got to watch this movie. So he bought it too. In a uh, we have a friend that does whatnot who gets movies ridiculously cheap. So I think we
Hmm.
paid like $5 for it,
Okay. Yeah.
and it was so good because even Sean said, "Where the hell did this movie come from?" Because you
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
ever hear about it in a movie theater, you know.
Yeah. So I said, Ollie, did you make Sam watch Aliens? We did actually have a funny conversation. In one of our car journeys, I said, Sam, you know, I'm gonna have to Clockwork Orange you and make you watch Aliens this weekend. And he just turned and looked at me and went, nope. I was like, okay, okay, Sam. So yeah, he said he was gonna. He was still planning on watching it at some point this year, though. Um, hello, working
Patrick,
girl is so good, Patrick. Yeah, I was just scrolling down because I think you did say his name, Patrick. Hello, Patrick. Working girl is so good. Yeah, it's a good film. Yeah, Working Girl, Let the Rivers Run. Yes, Carly Simon. Doesn't sound like because like obviously I'm used to obviously the Heartburn song coming around again, and obviously James Bond. So it doesn't
yeah,
sound like her at all. It's not doesn't sound like the same sort of song. So when it started playing, I was like, "Is that really her?" Like, sounds different to what I was expecting. Yeah, Patrick says Carly Simon. and he bought that soundtrack as well. Nice. Jim says, "Woman in the Yard is exciting. It's as exciting as picking out socks. It's like watching flies fuck." It really is, Jim. It's so boring. Nothing goes on for the whole hour and 40 minutes runtime. Like, really a nothing film. Batita's best roles: The Man with the Iron Fists and Ip Man Master Z. Not seen either of those ones.
I've seen Man with the Iron Fist too,
Mm.
but I have never seen one.
Strange Darling Rocks. It is a good film, Jim. Thanks for the recommendation. Stacey's here. Hello, Stacey.
Hi, Stacy.
Stacey says Barbara Hershey is good in The Stuntman and Beaches and Shy People. Yeah. Yeah, Jim says love The Stuntman, Stacey. One of Peter O'Toole's best performances. Not seen that one. Patrick says I watched Sputnik and it's brilliant. Yeah, I don't know that one. Not familiar with. Do you know that one, Kenny? Not familiar with that one.
I heard about it. It's all in Russian. It has subtitles.
Right. Okay.
Well, Patrick's like me. He likes to watch foreign movies.
Yeah, I like. Depends on the film. Like, if it's something that looks interesting, I'll give it a watch. I don't care what country it's from, as long as it sounds interesting. I'll give it a go.
Right.
Patrick says Hangman is awesome. Yeah, it is really fun. Not fun. You know what I mean. Brittany Snow is in it as well. She is as well. Her character. I do kind of feel is a bit redundant in the film. She doesn't really bring anything to the film, but it also doesn't really take away anything from the film. He says the screenwriter was on 8 Questions with. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, Patrick has a show on there where he has screenwriters, actors, directors come on a show, and just like Patrick gives them 8 questions. He does a really good job. He's a very good moderator.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be on there. Me and Patrick are going to be chopping up the American sitcom action show Magnum PI on Wednesday. So we're going to be talking about the pilot episode of Magnum PI.
Nice. Stacey says JT Mulner's got he's got a new movie coming out called Skeletons. It's being produced by J.J. Abrams. I think Brie Larson's attached to it. Didn't know Kyle Gallner had been attached to it, but doesn't really surprise me as he's obviously already worked with him now. We have Safa here. Hello, Safa.
Hey, Safa.
We have Matthew here. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Ollie and Kenny. Sorry I'm late joining in. Looking forward to this stream tonight. Hope you're keeping well, both of you. Thank you very much for joining. Stacey says, have you seen I Come in Peace? That's a fun one. Don't know that one.
Dolph Lundgren. That's a fun. That is a fun one, Ollie. That's a. Just go get a soft drink and a bag of popcorn. It's so much fun.
Okay.
I think it's 91. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Matthew says, I love the tanker truck chasing License to Kill that was filmed in Mexico. The stunts by late French stunt driver Remy Julien were amazing. Yeah, that's a good action set piece. The whole when they're in the tanker trucks. Yeah, I did really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good Bond film. Jim says Patrick is directly responsible for the current lineup of talking movies with Sean, Kenny, and Jim. I found Sean and Kenny on Patrick's channel being interviewed, and he recommended me to them. Oh, nice, Jim.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, Dark Angel. Yeah, I know that one. I think Jim's spoken about that one before. Is that the one where he's on heroin? Is that the heroin one?
No.
What's that?
No.
Hang on. There's one. I'm sure there's one where he's like hang on, I'll find it now. Jim will probably tell me before.
Yeah, Jim will tell me.
Yeah, that's right. It is that one, Alien Drug Dealer. That's the one I'm thinking of, and it's like it's heroin, but like for aliens.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure that's it. I'm having a look now because I'm sure that's how Jim's described it before. Must be quite far down. I suppose Dolph Lundgren isn't a particularly brilliant actor.
He was good in this though. Brian Benben's very funny.
It's quite far down on Letterboxd. Dark Angel. Where's that going?
I come in peace and leave you in pieces.
Ah, there it is, Dark Angel. Yeah, 1990. Yeah, to do drugs. Interesting.
Give it a shot. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, I'll add it to the watch list. Yeah, it says I come in peace and leave you in pieces. Right, on to the next bit. We're getting through this quite nicely today. We will go through our physical media recommendations next. Kenny, would you like to take it away?
I sure will. I have 3 right here. Let me get a better one than that one. All right. First one. Enemy of the State with
Very
Gene
good film.
Hackman and Will Smith.
Yeah,
it's a really good one. I just picked this up from Amazon. It came yesterday. So
I've not seen it for years. I need to go back and rewatch
that's
it.
why I want to watch it. I seen it in the movie.
Yeah.
Of course, I rented it when I came.
I remember the start where with Jason Lee, because he's the one that steals the file and he gets killed on the bike.
Yeah.
That's all I can really remember from it.
Then, as Jim would say, piece of shit, move on.
Hey Pete.
Dream a little. Hey Pete, what's up, dude?
I'm good, Kenny. How are you?
All right, bud. Miss you.
Awesome.
Dream a Little Dream with the Coreys and the beautiful Meredith Salinger. She was in the star of Journey to Natty Gad. So the soundtrack did better than the movie. The soundtrack's very good in this. And it has a number 1 song from it called Rock On with Michael Damian. So that one.
But Jim's already in the comments about that one.
Yeah, absolute trash. And the last one has my 2 favorite girls in it. Well, 2 of my favorite girls. High Heels and Low Lives. Minnie Driver, and I love Mary McCormick. She's the girl on the top, and there's Minnie. So this is one that I turned on it on Tubi at 2:00 in the morning because I just typed in Minnie Driver and this was one of them. I love this one. This is a buddy movie. Ollie, I think you'll enjoy this.
Yeah, just added it to my watch list.
So those are my 3. Enemy of the State, Jim's favorite movie, Dream a Little Dream, and High Heels and Low Lives.
Very nice stuff, Kenny.
Thanks.
Pete, do you want to go over some recent watches and if you've got any physical media recommendations you want to show?
Yeah, give me 2 secs just to find some physical media stuff. I haven't really been watching movies. I've been rewatching The Walking Dead. So last month I managed to watch 37 films. This month I've watched 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, give me a couple of seconds and I'll find something.
I'll show you mine quickly whilst you have a look. So first one, Kenny, you'll like this one.
What do you got, bud?
I was gonna say you'll like this one if you've not seen it. The Love Punch.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
Pierce Brosnan, Emma Thompson, Timothy Spall, and Celia Imrie. Very funny film. They're basically trying to steal I think it's a jewel that used to own to them. They used to own basically. So they go to France to basically steal it back because it's now worth like $10 million. It's a really funny film.
I have not seen that. I will definitely get on that myself.
Then I'm going to recommend Still Alice with
Oh, that's
Julianne
a good
Moore.
one.
Obviously won her an Oscar. She's another one of my favorite actresses, and just a really, really good film. And very, I suppose in a way very educational as well. It shows you a lot about Alzheimer's and sort of how it can affect you, even at not a very old age. So yeah, I really enjoy this one. And then my third one is Trumbo. I don't know if I've shown it before, but a really good biographical drama. Obviously, all about the Hollywood blacklisting in the 50s. And Dalton Trumbo was a big figure within that. And he actually basically was one of the reasons why it ended eventually. It was all to do with the communism and stuff. And it was all about, it was around the time when they were writing Spartacus, and obviously he's the screenwriter of Spartacus, but the studio wouldn't allow him to put his name against it because he was really interesting film if you're into like Hollywood history. Great cast. Bryan Cranston's great. Yeah, Jim's just said it. Bryan Cranston's really good. Helen Mirren as well. Just Helen Mirren, John Goodman, Diane Lane. Just really good film. So yeah, those are my three this week. See what's in the comments. Jim says it's a science fiction action comedy. Oh, Dark Angel. Nice. Jim says Enemy of the State is one of my favorite Tony Scott movies. R.I.P. Yeah, I need to go back and rewatch that definitely. Dream a Little Dream is absolute trash. It's a fever dream that makes no fucking sense. Fair enough, Jim. Fair enough. Is Love Punch the sequel to Donkey Punch? No, no, Jim. Yeah, Matthew says Enemy of the State, great thriller with Will Smith, R.P. Gene Hackman, John Voight, brilliant, directed by Tony Scott. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, Jim says Bryan Cranston is really good in Trumbo. He is indeed. We got Marcus here. Hello, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus.
I love how Marcus just says exactly what everyone else is thinking. People bitching about AI thumbnails. Like, grow up. Like, they're all this. There's loads of people now, and they're complaining about like us using AI thumbnails. They're saying it's bad for the environment. Fuck off. Like, really? Like, AI is not. For the reasons that everybody associates it with, it's negative. But for things like that, to use a thumbnail, if you can't make a thumbnail that looks good yourself, then it is a very good tool to use, which is the reason why I use it, because it's easy to use and it looks good. But it's all these people that are saying you can't use AI thumbnails. It does my bloody head in. Yes, thank you, though, Marcus. All of the bitching that those people do is also bad for the environment. All of that hot air adds to global warming. Yeah, that's true, Jim. That's true. Right, Pete, take it away.
Cool. So my first one is it's a Ridley Scott film, and it's a good Ridley Scott film. It's Black Rain with Michael Douglas, Andy Garcia. It came out around the same time as like there was this big boom in Japanese culture in Hollywood and stuff, and this is probably one of the better ones. But yeah, definitely worth a watch. Really, really good, like action crime cop thriller. Then I chose a completely different type of movie, which is Burt Lancaster in The Swimmer.
Oh, good film.
Essentially a film about a man having a nervous breakdown, but gorgeously shot, really well acted. Just a really good movie. And the last one, I didn't know this had come out on 4K in the UK, and I only knew this came out because I saw it in Stuart George's video. And it is Invaders from Mars from 1953.
That's a good one.
Yeah, phenomenal movie, directed by William Cameron Menzies, who is a production designer, which is why the film has such a weird, sort of strange look to it. And this has never had a UK DVD or Blu-ray release. I ended up with a Region 1 DVD, but then I found out that this obviously has come out. And so I was just like, right, well, I need to get that. But yeah, this is really, really, really good. Gorgeous film. Remade by Toby Hooper in 1985. And a lot of like the design and stuff in that film has been pinched by Steven Spielberg many times. But yeah, Invaders from Mars is a fantastic movie. And that's my pick.
Nice.
Nice picks.
Jim says Black Rage. Oh, you said Black Rain. Yeah, Jim says the 1950s version of Invaders from Mars is awesome. The 80s version, directed by Toby Hooper, sucks, even though it has some great visual sets and aesthetic.
He's correct.
Yeah. Right, we'll move on to our main topic this week, which is discussing both the films of Sam Rockwell and Christopher Walken. I thought Sam Rockwell as well, because his filmography is not as big, so it won't take us long to go through, but he's still an interesting actor to talk about. So we'll start with him first. And the first film that comes up here is a film from 2013 called Trust Me, which is directed by Clark Gregg. Also stars Clark Gregg, Amanda Peet, Felicity Huffman, Alison Janney, William H. Macy, Sam Rockwell, Molly Shannon. I think it looks to me like a black comedy of sorts. I think Clark Gregg plays like a talent agent, and I'm pretty sure that he's like Sam Rockwell plays like his rival in it, and he's trying to basically get this new star, basically.
Right. It'll make you
I don't know anything like other than that. It's just 90 minutes. I mean, it's got a decent cast, but I guess neither of you guys have seen that one.
No, I'm looking at it.
No. Well, 6.1 out of 10 on IMDb, which is pretty decent.
Bad. Yeah.
And it's not streaming anywhere.
Oh, it must be very small film then.
Yeah, you can't. It's not. You can't even get it like on Prime to watch.
Oh wow!
It was made by Stars.
Oh, interesting. Where did they go? Did they go into MGM? Was that Stars that was bought by MGM? Yeah. Interesting. Next up from 2018 is a film called Blue Iguana. He is the lead in that one. You like that one, yeah? Ben Schwartz in there as well. Simon Callow, weird person to have in a film like that, but oh hey ho. It says he's a low-level criminal, no future, just out of prison. It looks like a weird action love film. Yeah, you say it's all right, Kenny?
Yeah, I liked it. I like the scenes with him and Ben Schwartz. Ben Schwartz is the voice on of Sonic the Hedgehog movies, and plus he plays on the American sitcom Parks and Recreation.
John Ralphio.
John Ralphio.
Nice. Next up from 2014 is a film called Better Living Through Chemistry.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
He's the lead, and it's Michelle Monaghan, Olivia Wilde, Jane Fonda, Ray Liotta, Ben Schwartz again. Looks like a rom-com of sorts. It says a straight-laced pharmacist's uneventful life spirals out of control when he starts an affair with a trophy wife customer who takes him on a joyride involving sex, drugs, and possibly murder. Yeah, I don't know. Wow. I mean, Sean's seen it. He gave it a 4 on Letterboxd. So
yeah, I have not seen that. So it looks good.
Yeah, it looks like it could be all right. Where are we next? Next up from 2009, we have what looks like an indie comedy called The Winning Season. Sam Rockwell, Emma Roberts. What was that, Pete?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell, Emma Roberts, Rob Corddry, Rooney Mara. Those are the Margot Martindale. Comedy centered on a has-been coach who is given a shot of redemption when he's asked to run his local high school girls basketball team.
It is on Tubi, guys. Tubi, Plex, awesome.
Yeah, it looks like my sort of film. It looks like most people give it like between 3 and 3.5 stars.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on here, Ollie, saying how good it is.
Yeah.
You know, a lot
Give
of
that one.
fun.
Next up from 2013, we've got a thriller called A Single Shot. No one's seen that one?
Nope.
A Single Shot from 2013.
Yeah, Sam Rockwell, William H. Macy, Jeffrey Wright, Kelly Riley, Ted Levine, Jason Isaacs.
Well, again, that's a cast.
Yeah, tragic death of a beautiful young girl starts a tense and atmospheric game of cat and mouse between Hunter John Moon and the hardened backwater criminals out for his blood. That sounds good. Another one that's under the radar. Again, mainly gets 3.5 stars on here by the looks of things.
Oh, the guy who directed How It Ends on Netflix. That was a good movie.
Is that the sci-fi one with
It's
Forrest
the one
Whitaker?
with Andre Braugher, I think it was,
How It Ends.
and
The
Theo
name
James.
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, I
Oh,
thought. Was
sorry,
it Forrest
Forrest
Whitaker?
Whitaker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that one. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Next up, from 1996, we have a film called Box of Moonlight with John Turturro, Sam Rockwell, Catherine Keener, and Dermot Mulroney. Al Fountain, a middle-aged electrical engineer, is on the verge of a midlife crisis when he decides to take his time coming home from a business trip, rents a car, and heads out looking for a lake he remembers from his childhood. But his wandering takes him into the life of Kid, a free-spirited young man who helps Al escape from the routine of everyday life and find freedom to enjoy himself.
That sounds fun.
Again, gets mainly 4 stars on Letterboxd.
7.1 on IMDb.
Yeah, so could be a good one, that one.
Who directed that one? Tom DeKino.
Then from 2013, we have a film called A Case of You. Looks like a Kenny special. Oh, Kenny has seen it as well. I was going to say,
Yep.
looks like a Kenny special, and he has seen it. Justin Long, Evan Rachel Wood, Busy Phillips, Sienna Miller, Peter Dinklage, Sam Rockwell, Vince Vaughn. Wow, that's a cast. Brendan Fraser. Even Peter Billingsley's in it. Wow. Looks like, yeah. Is it like a romantic film, Kenny?
It's
Looks
like a
like
rom-com.
It is a rom-com. The person that steals the movie is Peter Dinklage.
he's always good.
He plays a gay person that works in the coffee shop that the girl worked in, and he walks up to Sam Rockwell and is like, "Hey, is Roxy here?" And he goes, "There's no Roxy here, but I can rock your socks anytime." Like that, and he goes, "Just get Roxy," and he goes, "Ooh, you're a temperamental little boy, aren't you?" And then he just walks around, and he walks around the counter because he's standing on like to make him like look like a normal height person.
Yeah.
He walks down and he goes, "You're just my height, big boy." And then he's wearing this fucking scarf, and he turns it around and he goes, "There's a lot more that I could do with this scarf." And he goes, she finally comes out and he goes, "He's a creepy little fuck, isn't he?"
That does sound funny.
Yeah, it is very funny.
Next up from 1998 is Safe Men. Have you guys seen that one?
Is that the one with Steve Zahn as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good film, that one.
Yeah. Looks like a comedy, like a heist comedy. Ruffalo's in there as well, Paul Giamatti. Yeah, that one
I thought that
doesn't
was
look bad.
later. I thought it was like 2002.
Yeah. Not a bad film. Doesn't look a bad film.
John Hamburg.
That name rings a bell, John Hamburg. I'm sure I've seen other stuff.
What was that title again, Ollie?
Safe Men.
Safe Man.
John Hamburg directed Me Time, Why Him,
White
I
Game's
Love You,
good.
Man. Long
Yeah.
Came Polly.
Yeah. So his career's been on a bit of a decline then.
Well, generic rom-com.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing really stand out.
Mm.
Then we have from 2002, Welcome to Collinwood, directed by the Russo brothers. And that one has Sam Rockwell, William H. Macy, Isaiah Washington, Michael Jeter, George Clooney, Patricia Clarkson. Lots of people in that. Have you guys seen that one?
I remember when that came out on DVD. We had hundreds of copies of it in Blockbuster. I didn't realize it was the Russos.
I think it was their first film.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a sort of comedy heist type film. Then we have from 2015 one that I've actually seen, Don Verdon or Don Verdine, however you want to say it.
Yeah, that sounds familiar. It's not one I've seen though.
It's basically it's directed by Jared Hess, who did Minecraft, and I think he did a few other Jack Black films. He basically Sam Rockwell plays an archaeologist in this, and he's hired to find I think is it Goliath's skull,
Right.
and it's sort of like a mockumentary in a way. It's got Jermaine Clement in it, playing the type of character you would expect him to. Really out there, bit of an idiot, and Danny McBride's a bit, as usual, a bit of a dick in there as well. Yes, it was really funny from what I remember. I watched that a while ago now, but yeah, funny small little comedy, that one.
Will Forte, isn't it?
From 1997, we have Lawn Dogs.
That's
Sam Rockwell, Misha Barton. Have you seen that one?
I haven't. I just know the name.
Never even heard of it before.
Looks like some sort of romantic film again. Yeah, Misha Barton, Christopher McDonald, Kathleen Quinlan, Bruce McGill. Not a bad cast. Angie Harmon. Yeah, there's quite good reviews on it. 4 stars, 4.5, 5 stars. Yeah, could be a good one.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
What's next? Well, I'll just make a quick shout out to his upcoming film Ray Gunn, which is Brad Bird's next film, and he is the title character, Ray Gunn, about a private detective. So that is yet to come.
Is that live action or animation?
Animation, like Incredibles type thing.
Oh, cool.
Netflix.
It's like retro futuristic noir-y type stuff.
It looks, from the stills that have come out, the animation looks very similar to like the Iron Giant, more so than the Incredibles. But yeah, it looks like it could be quite good, because it's like, yeah, one of those alternative future type things. Because I think it's like a noir set in the 50s, but it's like in the future. It's like a futuristic 50s. Then from 2007, we have a film called Joshua. Kenny, you seen that one?
I don't think so.
Sam Rockwell and Vera Farmiga. Michael McKean's in there as well. I think it's about like a psycho boy. Bit like a demon child, I think it is.
What year is it from?
2007. I think he plays like there's like a demon child in there, and he starts really sinister stuff.
Yeah, here's
a different name. It's called The Devil's Child.
Oh, okay.
Sam Rockwell, Vera Farmiga,
yeah,
Joshua, George Ratliff.
It says here, Pete, the arrival of a newborn girl causes the gradual degeneration of the Kern family, particularly the 9-year-old boy Joshua. and an eccentric boy whose proper upbringing and refined taste take a sinister turn.
Mm.
It is on Amazon Prime. Adding it to my wish list. Where do these movies come from? Because you never hear from them. All you know.
Exactly. That's the good thing about doing this. You find out films you never even heard of before. Next up is one that I actually quite enjoyed, and there's another one that sort of came out of nowhere. I'd never heard of it before, and I picked up a cheap DVD last year. It's called Snow Angels, directed by David Gordon Green, and it's basically him and Kate Beckinsale, and they live in this small town, and she's basically kicked him out. But he still wants to try, and he's still desperately trying to see his young daughter, but he's a bit of a drunk, and it's like a small, like mining type town, like that sort of town.
Mm.
And something happens, and the town goes into sort of like crisis mode. But I'll leave it at that. Really good little indie sort of drama.
I'm writing that one down now.
It's got Griffin Dunn in it as well, and Tom Noonan.
Snow Angels.
Then we have, where am I going to next? Oh, one I think Kenny probably has seen. Fantastic film, Conviction. Have you seen that one, Kenny?
I think I have.
Hilary Swank.
Oh yeah,
Baldwin.
Yeah.
Really good true story. Mini Driver's in that one as well.
Yeah, I did see it.
That's a good film.
Mini Driver's a really good actress, and I try to watch her thing.
I still think Hilary Swank should have got more recognition for this film, because it's basically trying to help her older brother, played by Sam Rockwell, because he's been basically sentenced to life in prison for a murder that she knows he didn't commit.
Yeah.
So she's trying to overturn the murder conviction and basically prove that
Don't give the ending away. I remember the movie.
Film, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
It's got Melissa Leo.
She's good in the film as well. Yeah, same year. I think same year as she won her Oscar. I think
there's
same year.
There's an actress. Whatever happened to her? She won
her Oscar and then she disappeared. Yeah,
she pops up.
She's in the new one, Passenger, isn't she?
Yeah,
she's in that. I've heard she's in that, but yeah, she pops up every now and then.
Yeah, she was good in an American show here called Homicide: Life on the Street.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Very good series. It was like
Andre
really,
Braugher.
Yeah, he finally won an for that show.
Yeah,
Frank Pemberton.
Next up, a Western called Woman Walks Ahead, with Jessica Chastain, Sam Rockwell, Kieran Hines, Bill Camp. It says, based on a true story, this riveting Western follows a headstrong New York widow as she journeys west to meet CO Chief Sitting Bull, facing off with an army officer intent on war with Native Americans. It's an A24 film as well.
It's got a lot of good people. I like Jessica Chastain too.
Yeah. Then we have...
What happened to Jessica Chastain?
What happened to her?
Yeah.
She won an Oscar, didn't she?
Yeah, and then she kind of vanished.
Well, she got that series coming out that they pulled that was supposed to be going on Apple, because it's sort of about like terrorism and stuff. It was supposed to come out like the end of last year, and they completely pulled it. I think it's coming out in July now. She's you're right. She hasn't really done anything.
To be fair, she's worked consistently since.
She's still done stuff, yeah, but nothing that anyone's talked about really.
The Eyes of Tammy Faye, The 355, George and Tammy, Mother's Instinct, Dream. She was in His and Hers, and she's done The Space Within for Audible.
She was in Serendipity.
Serendipity?
I believe so.
What, Jessica Chastain?
Oh no! I'm sorry. I got.
That's right.
Yeah,
No, that's
scrape
all right.
that. Yeah. Yeah, she did that Tammy Faye Baker movie where she won the Oscar. That was
I've
pretty.
still got that to watch. I've not seen it yet.
Yeah, she was good in
I had to
that.
import that because that never got a release over here. I had to get
Is
it from
that right?
America. Yeah,
Wow.
which is weird considering she won an Oscar for it. So you would have thought Disney would want to release it physically,
Yeah.
but not even a DVD. I don't think over here.
Yeah, we
Wow.
did have a DVD because we had
Did
one
we
in work
get
the other day.
Well, yeah, I thought I'd import. I think it was at a time when there was that declutter, which is like
Mhm.
basically the American alternative, and they were like there was really stupid cheap Blu-rays, but you can't get them anymore. I don't think from there because they
Well, that was
stopped. I think it must have been to with the import fees.
like here in America. We didn't get a Blu-ray version of Stan and Ollie.
Yeah,
That's a great film.
yeah. Next up is The Best of Enemies, co-starring Taraji P. Henson, Anne Hesh, Wes Bentley, Bruce McGill. Again, based on the true story about civil rights activist Ann Atwater and what the local KKK leader who he plays, and they sort of form a weird sort of friendship, and it's all about the desegregation of the schools in that state in the early 70s, and how it then led to like sort of desegregation over the whole country. Good film from what I remember. I like those sorts of films.
Yeah, that
What year
sounds
was that made?
interesting.
Oh,
That's
there we go.
2019.
2019.
Yeah. What's that?
It's a Netflix film. Or it's
Well,
on Netflix.
it was on that. Yeah, it came out on. I think it was. Is it STX released it, and they're gone now.
Yeah,
But I
that's
don't.
Peter Berg's
Yeah,
company.
but that's gone now. As that doesn't distribute films anymore. But I think it was released through that. But I don't think it had a very big release over here. Next up, a voice in The One and Only Ivan, which is another really good film, Disney film. Again, it sucked because they decided not to hold on to it, and it came out during COVID, so it just got dumped straight onto Disney Plus. But it's a really good film. It's Bryan Cranston's the lead, and you got Sam Rockwell who voices Ivan the gorilla, and you got Angelina Jolie, Danny DeVito, Helen Mirren, all voice in it. All about this circus, and Ivan's the gorilla they got like basically he's been living in a shopping mall his entire life, and Bryan Cranston's like his owner, but he's like more than that. They've like formed like a really strong connection. But they've realized that there's more on the outside, so the animals want to try and escape. Really good Disney film. If you've not seen it, really good Disney film. Again, like I said, it's a shame that it just got dumped on streaming when it came out, because I mean all the reviews I'm seeing on air are like me, like really positive. Because there's one review here because it came out the same time as that shit film Artemis Fowl. That sucked.
I never even watched that. I
It
was going
came
to, and then
out-
Disney pulled it.
Yeah, so bad. But yeah, the one and only Ivan, recommend that one. I can say that because I've seen it. Another one I can recommend is Choke. Another one directed by Clark Gregg. Really good film. Really dark sort of comedy. He's basically a sex addict, and well, the way the plot basically describes it is he's a sex addicted con man who basically pays for his mother's hospital bills. His mother's played by Angelica Houston, by basically getting random people to rescue him from choking to death. So he purposely will choke on his food to get saved and get sympathy from other people. Yeah, weird plot.
That
It's a
sounds like
really
an
dark
interesting
film.
Yeah, it's based on a book by the same guy
Yeah.
who wrote Fight Club.
Yeah. But Joel Grey's in it as well, obviously, because his father-in-law, Clark Gregg. So he's got a good small role in it. But yeah, I'd recommend that one, Kenny. That's a bit of a different film.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. I'll have to look for that one.
Yeah, I think I've got the DVD. I don't know if there's a Blu-ray over there though. Then we have Heist with Gene Hackman, a David Mamet film. We've seen that one, Pete?
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, good film. Okay, cool. I'll have to add that one to my list. Yeah.
Gene Hackman, Danny DeVito.
Yeah, Danny DeVito, Rebecca Pidgeon, Patti LuPone, Delroy Lindo. Yeah, I'll have to give that one a go because I've got that on DVD actually. Then we've got Everybody's Fine with De Niro and Sam Rockwell, Drew Barrymore, Kate Beckinsale, Melissa Leo again. Basically, it's like a heartwarming, but it's dark at the same time as well. Family type film. Basically, he's basically grieving the death of his wife, and he decides to go because all of his children cancel their visits that they're going to make to him. So he decides to get on the train and basically go and visit them. But they've obviously not really been talking to him because all of their lives are not as he thought they were. Really good film. Another one with Ben Schwartz in as well.
They must be really good friends in real life.
Must be, yeah. Or it's just coincidence that they keep getting cast in the same films. Then we have another indie film, again directed by Jared Hess, again co-starring Jermaine Clement, Gentleman Broncos.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Michael Angiorano, Sam Rockwell, Jermaine Clement, Jennifer Coolidge, Mike White. Yeah, looks like a weird film. A teenager attends a fantasy writers convention where he discovers his idea has been stolen by an established novelist. Looks really odd, but I like those sorts of films. We then have Mute from 2018, a Duncan Jones film.
That didn't do very well. It was a bit of a bomb on Netflix.
Yeah, because that might have been the issue because it was a Netflix film, and that was at the time when Netflix weren't. Yeah, it's a long film as well, and yeah, just over 2 hours. Yeah, yeah, looks weird. I mean, I liked his other two films, one of which we'll talk about in a minute, but yeah, I think he's got an animated film coming out. I think they released released a really short teaser for it.
Yeah,
looks interesting.
It's all motion captured.
Yeah. Then we have The Sitter. We'll quickly skip over that because Kenny's not a fan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
We'll skip over that one. It's David Gordon Green, but yeah, Kenny's not a fan, so we'll skip over that one.
David Gordon Green is such an odd filmmaker.
He does do weird things.
Yeah, he started off with like proper indie movies. Like what was it, George Washington and things like that. He did that film Joe with Nicolas Cage, which is really good. Yeah. And then he makes these really silly comedies like this and Your Highness. And then he did
and then he goes to The Exorcist. And and Halloween. Yeah, weird. Then we have great film, Laggies. Or as it's known over here, Say When. It's Sam Rockwell, Chloe Grace Moretz, and Keira Knightley. Really good film. Basically, Keira Knightley's character is a bit of a bum. Is the easiest way to say it. She doesn't really know what she's doing with her life. She's in a relationship that she's not particularly. Well, it's not that she's not happy with it. She's just become complacent with it. And when she gets proposed to, she just runs away, and she meets Chloe Grace Moretz's character, who's obviously a lot younger than her, and they sort of form a weird friendship. And her dad's played by Sam Rockwell. Really good film. Really, just a really lovely film.
Yeah.
What's next? Then we have Mr. Right. I'm sure you've seen that one, Kenny.
Yep.
Yeah, thought you would have seen that one. That's another good film. Another one I really like. Tim Roth's good in that. Have you seen that one, Pete?
Which one? Sorry.
Mr. Right.
Oh, I've seen Mr. Right like 3-4 times.
Good
That's a
film,
great
isn't it?
film.
Yeah.
It's
Another one.
written by Max Landis.
Oh, is it? Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. Interesting. Yeah, I'd quite like to get that one because I'm guessing again over here it's probably only got a DVD release. I don't think there's a
Yeah.
Blu-ray.
Anna Kendrick is great in that film.
Yes, she is.
And Tim Roth is fun as the villain.
Yeah. Then we have one that we've spoken about numerous times before. Kenny's definitely a fan. Confessions of a Dangerous Mind.
I hated that film when it came out.
Did you? Oh,
Yeah.
Kenny loves that film.
Though, isn't it? So
yeah, I haven't seen it for a long time. I remember enjoying it. It's got a great cast. I mean, Sam Rockwell, Drew Barrymore, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, Rutger Hauer, Maggie Gyllenhaal. Obviously, Clooney directed it as well. It's a weird film, though. I suppose Kenny obviously grew up with him, so he sort of knew about it going into it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, fair enough. Then we have Frost Nixon, which is decent Ron Howard film. Interesting story. Have you seen that one, Pete?
maybe I can't remember because that came out when I was working in Blockbuster, and I used to get 10 free rentals a week. So
wow.
at that point, I worked for them for 10 years, and I watched a lot of movies. So I probably forgot 90% of them. So I've probably seen it.
Yeah, it's a good, not a biopic because it's not really about a specific person. It's just a specific chain of events that happened in history that basically led to Nixon's downfall.
Who's playing David Frost in it?
Michael Sheen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think did he play him twice, I think?
Yeah. He played him in the movie, and I think he played him on a BBC show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it Conversations with David Frost, I think?
Possibly, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. Because he's played Tony Blair twice as well, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have the much, shamed upon remake of Poltergeist.
I forgot. I was just looking through his filmography then. I forgot that was even a thing, that they'd actually remade it.
Never seen it. Yeah, got no interest in what. Much so like Sam Rockwell, I've just got no interest in watching that, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have, apparently he was in Basquiat, which we briefly mentioned earlier. Obviously about the life of Jean-Michel Basquiat, which is a fantastic film. What was that?
Well, that would have been a small role.
Yeah,
that was what, 93, 94?
96. He plays Thug. So there you go. That shows how small his role is. But as a film, not talking about him because obviously he's not really in it that much. Fantastic film. And it's just a shame that Julian Schnabel has just gone down. I don't know. He's just become delusional and a weird filmmaker. Then we have Light Sleeper, directed by Paul Schrader.
Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, Willem Dafoe, Susan Sarandon, Dana Delaney, Mary Beth Hurt, Victor Garber, Sam Rockwell, David Spade.
Yeah, I've got that on Blu-ray over there.
Yeah, looks like an interesting film. Looks like one I could probably get on with that. Good cast. You seen that one, Kenny?
No, I'm looking it up right now.
Then we have a Ridley Scott film, Matchstick Men,
Yeah, that's a good one.
Good one.
Not seen that one yet, but
I think that's him and
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
it's Nick Cage. So
Yeah.
yeah, Alison Lohman, Bruce McGill, Bruce Altman. Yeah, I think don't they play like con men?
Con Man, yeah.
Yeah. Then we have G-Force, a childhood favorite of
I
mine.
remember watching that.
It's a fun film.
Mm.
Bill Nye is the villain as well. Yeah, Sam. I think he's the lead voice again. Nick Cage, Jon Favreau, Tracy Morgan, Penelope Cruz, Will Arnett, Zach Galifianakis. Yeah, Steve Buscemi. Yeah, that's one of those Disney films that nobody ever. It's just been completely forgotten, but it's one that I remember watching a lot when it came out. Then we have Cowboys and Aliens. Again,
That's
a
very
smaller
good.
role because I think he plays his son in the film, Harrison Ford's son. I'm
Mm.
pretty sure, and he gets kidnapped at the start.
Does
It's been a
he?
while since I watched it. Yeah, because I remember he's hiding under the carriage, and I'm sure the aliens take him, and that's why they go off on the journey to try and get him back. Sure, that's it. It's not as bad as people make it out to be. I think it's an all right, average, entertaining sci-fi film.
He plays Doc.
Doc.
I
Yeah,
forgot he was
Doc.
even in that.
Yeah,
That was a film that was better than it was given credit
Yeah.
for.
exactly. Yeah, I agree. Oh,
Cowboys and Aliens. It's in
yeah,
the title. What do you want?
exactly. Next up, a fucking fantastic film by Clint Eastwood, Richard Jewell.
I've not seen it.
Oh, it's a fantastic film.
Really great movie.
Really good. Again, because originally the cast was going to be different. Originally, Kenny wouldn't have watched it because it was going to be DiCaprio and Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
And that never happened. And then a few years went by, and Paul Walter Hauser was attached as Richard Jewell.
Yeah.
And then Sam Rockwell came on to be his lawyer, and you got Kathy Bates as his mum.
Kathy
John Hamm as
Bates
the
as the
FBI.
mom.
She's
breaks her heart.
incredible.
Yeah.
I think she was nominated for an Oscar. I'm pretty sure she was.
She was so good in that role.
It's just a great film because it just shows you how
The media can manipulate everything.
yeah,
Up.
and the government is just they just want someone to they don't really care about getting the truth. They just want someone to blame.
There's a
stuff like
scene
that.
in there, Pete, where where the girl goes and she basically gives the FBI who she's sleeping with, the FBI guy, information because they don't have it.
It's a really good film.
Remarkable.
Then I'll do these two together because I've not actually seen them. The Bad Guys films. Anyone seen the Bad
No,
Guys
I haven't
films?
seen either of them.
The first, I haven't seen the second one. The first one was remarkable.
Was it?
Craig Robinson is so funny as the shark.
Take the Shark, yeah.
Yeah, the first one is basically it's just a picture by picture of the first Mission Impossible movie.
Okay.
It's shot by shot, and Bradley Cooper is really fun. It's really funny. I watched it with my nieces, and I of course, being stupid, I was laughing louder than my nieces.
Then we have The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is another one that's a very fun film. I really enjoy that one. That's got a great cast as well. I mean, Martin Freeman, Zooey Deschanel, Sam Rockwell, Alan Rickman, Bill Nye, Richard Griffiths, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren, Thomas Lennon, Stephen Fry, Warwick Davis, Bill Bailey, Kenny MacDonald, Ian McNeice, Steve Pemberton, Mark Gatiss, Reese Shearsmith. Lots of British actors.
When you do these reviews of movies, it makes you go back and watch them again.
Yeah, because you gave that 2.
Yeah.
When did you watch that, though?
I think when it came out.
Oh, wow.
That's why I said I have to rewatch it again
you need to go back. Yeah. Have you seen that one, Pete?
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema.
Yeah. Great film next, Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest is good.
even though he's obviously very much a supporting role on it, it's like I suppose you could say him and Tony Shell, who did like sort of the supporting. All of the cast in that film is great.
But his character in that is also like a background support character in the show.
And he's managed to get it. Oh, it's just great. Just the way that he's got himself into it. It's just I wish they did a sequel to it. Obviously they just couldn't do it now, it wouldn't work, but I'd have loved to have seen a good sequel to that. Yeah, they left it way too long. If we'd have got a sequel in the noughties, then probably would have worked.
Yeah. Before Alan Rickman passed.
Yeah.
I don't think you could do that again without Rickman now.
No.
Yeah, no. Simon Pegg was developing a TV series, I think, but I don't know. I just don't know where you could go with it. The only way you could do it, and again, I just don't see how it would work, is you would have to work with, you'd have to address Rickman's character not being like a passing away or something, and maybe that's something to do with the plot or something. But
yeah, or just reboot it for a TV show. But then
exactly.
It's going to feel odd because it's not going to have the people that you're used to in the film. The TV show. Yeah.
Do like something like Seth MacFarlane did with the Orville. Do something like a series like that, like but with the Galaxy Quest concept.
Well, the Orville is technically just Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Another great film next, The Way Back. Love that film.
Love that film.
Oh, great film. Good coming of age film about a young boy. He goes on a summer vacation with his mum, and her boyfriend, played by Steve Carell, who's an absolute dick in the film. Absolute dick in the film. And because he just doesn't really want to be there, he goes to the local water park and befriends Sam Rockwell's character, who's a lifeguard there. And it's just a proper summer film. Like his summer, he obviously meets a girl. It's a really, really fun, just good film.
Oh, I'll look into that then.
Yeah, it's easy. It was in Poundland. It was a Poundland Blu-ray years ago, so it's probably really cheap to get.
He kind of reminds me of, I think he was trying to do an impersonation of Bill Murray in Meatballs.
I've never seen Meatballs.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Oh yeah, good movie.
For years it was never available over here. I still don't think it is.
Okay.
Oh, that reminds me, whilst I remember, Pete, something to show you that you'll be happy with.
So that's not available over there, huh?
Yeah.
Gotta watch it tomorrow again. Some birthday money. I knew you'd like that.
Love it. I've got my 4Ks over there and my Blu-rays over there.
Oh, nice. I can't wait to watch it again because it's been such a long time since I watched it. It's just a fun film.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. Then we have If, which if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend. I've seen it twice now. And it's another one like The Sheep Detectives. It's probably the last family film I've watched that got me. Because it's not like a stupid kids film. It's got a lot of heart to it, and it's like, and at the time they described it, it's like an adult, it's like a live action Pixar film.
Is that the one directed by John Krasinski?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can tell it's directed by him just because of just how well directed it is. And it's one of the few Ryan Reynolds films now that I think is excellent. But it's mainly voiced, like I think he's a voice Sam Rockwell in it, but you've got like it was Lewis Gossett Jr.'s last film, obviously a voice in it. You've got Fiona Shaw in there, you've got Steve Carell, Phoebe Waller-Bridge. Then I'll go through the voice cast because it's just incredible. Emily Blunt, George Clooney, Bradley Cooper, Matt Damon, Bill Hader, Richard Jenkins, Keegan-Michael Key, Blake Lively, Sebastian Maniscalco, Christopher Maloney, Matthew Rhys, Sam Rockwell, Maya Rudolph, Amy Schumer, Jon Stewart. I think that's all of them. Awkwafina.
That is literally a list of John Krasinski's friends.
Yeah, he probably just said, because a lot of them are like minute
One of
in
them
the
his wife.
Well, exactly, yeah. She's a voice.
You're kind of surprised they what was I going to say?
You know,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sad now, Kenny, because I've seen that you've only given it 2 stars. That's made me
yeah,
feel really sad.
yeah. I just didn't connect with it.
That's fair enough. You can't connect with every film.
I mean, he really did a good job though, like when he was trying to cheer up his daughter and stuff like that, like in the
Yeah.
hospital and stuff like
I
that.
just thought it was another one that had a lot of heart to it. And obviously there's that sort of twist at the end that just is
Yeah,
one of those twists that just makes you feel like, oh, all sobby inside, and you just want to like a nice twist and a nice end to the film.
yeah.
Um,
That's another one I'll give another watch to.
yeah.
You know,
Then we have one from this year, which is a fantastic film, one of my top films of the year. Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Still haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I will be watching that soon though.
It's at the moment it is top 5 for me. If I was to rank, I haven't ranked my films I've seen so far this year, but I'd be willing to bet it is probably number 2.
Let's see what my top 5 or one of the films that I've seen this year from this year.
I definitely say my top 5 is Finding Emily, Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die, Crime 101, The Sheep Detectives, and something else that I'm forgetting. Well, those are my top 4. Michael, yeah, that's number 5. Yeah, thanks, Kenny. Yeah,
you're welcome.
I haven't seen many. Project Hail Mary, Mike and Nick and Alice.
that was great. That was a lot of fun.
Send Help.
That was good. Yeah.
What did you think of that, Pete?
Send Help.
Send Help. I thought the total, the last third. I liked the first part of it, but the last part was like against her character.
See, I loved it. It's
okay.
Like, probably my favorite film so far this year. But Project Hail Mary's slowly creeping up. I'm thinking, the more I think about that film, the more I think it's amazing. But with Send Help, it's Sam Raimi returning to sort of non-CGI Disney crap. And whenever he does that, like with Drag Me to Hell as well, there's that really odd sense of something good, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I loved it. I swear by Dylan O'Brien, he needs to get more and more.
He's very good. Yeah, Love and Monsters is fantastic.
Love and Monsters. The one he did with Mark. Fuck, what's his name? Where it was like a gangster movie, but the one guy was a tailor. Maybe.
Oh, The Outfit.
The Outfit.
Yeah.
What else?
I thought that should have won Best Picture that year.
I've not seen a lot of films this year from this year. Like I said, I've got Nowhere. Is it Nowhere? The new Bob Odenkirk film.
Oh,
Normal.
I've just seen that. Yeah, I've just seen that. That's good.
Ollie just recommended it to me.
Yeah,
that's a fun
I've
film.
got that to watch, and I've still got 5 more seasons of The Walking Dead to watch.
Wow. Can't you skip a few of them? Because a few of them are shit, aren't they?
I'm locked in now.
Yeah.
I can't skip.
So I made the mistake of starting to watch it when it got shit. So I started at season 9. Don't know why. And I was like, what? I was like, what am I watching?
I've watched 8 seasons in a week.
Wow.
Yeah, I binge. When I binge.
Yeah. Wow. Next up, another fantastic film, and there's a slight crossover here, if you know what I mean. 7 Psychopaths.
Great movie.
Fantastic film. I might say it could be one of all of Martin McDonagh's films are like top tier films for me. Like In Bruges, this, 3 Billboards, Banshees. All of them are fantastic. But this one, I think the mix of the comedy in there it just really works. And all of the cast you've got in there as well, they just work together.
It's like a funny 90s Tarantino movie.
Yeah. Yeah, have you seen that one, Kenny?
I don't think I have. I'm looking it up right
Oh,
now.
you'd like that one. Yeah, you
Yeah.
definitely like that one. Even Tom Waits, who's not even really in it that much.
Yeah.
He's really good in it.
Yeah, he's he's done the new one with Sam Rockwell and
Yeah, he's Wild Horse 9, yeah.
well, yeah,
John
yeah, with the
Malkovich.
CIA agents.
Yeah, that looks good. Then we have the assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford.
One of the most boring ass movies ever made.
It's long, isn't it, as well?
It's long,
Yeah,
it's
160.
drawn out, it's boring. I don't like Casey Affleck in anything.
Anything.
Not
He-
even Manchester by the Sea.
No. The best
Hang
film I've ever seen him in is American Pie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fair
I
enough.
even forgot he was in that. He's
Yeah,
he's one
his
of those
cameo,
actors
isn't
for
it?
me, Pete. As soon as his name comes up, like Seth Rogen, Jonah Hill, it's you know it's
Taints
done
the
for
film
me.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to like Jonah Hill. I liked him in Accepted. I liked him in Grandma's Boy. I kind of liked him in Superbad. I'm not a big fan of Superbad. But I can't fucking stand him now. I can't watch anything Jonah Hill's in. Ever since War Dogs.
Mm.
And he just gets my goat.
Well, that was like Superbad when that came out. Everybody's like, "Oh, you guys see this? This is a great movie and stuff like that." And you would figure for the fat, pretentious prick that he was,
I'll
in
be
that,
back in a second.
you know, he would be like so like people love that character. I just didn't like that character. I didn't like him at all in that movie.
I liked him as like support in films like Accepted and Funny People, Knocked Up. I liked him as support in those movies. I have no interest in watching him as a dramatic actor or like a director. I watched mid-90s because I skateboarded in the 90s when I was thin. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I used to skateboard in the 90s." He says, no, you didn't. You didn't. You just watched people skateboard in the 90s.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like him now. I used to like him. I don't like him anymore.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard this story before. My mom worked for a law firm, and her boss handled a lot of high-end people. He was one of the people that was very obnoxious and basically an asshole to her.
I'm not shocked. I can imagine the opposite of being like. I like Seth Rogen. Obviously, Seth Rogen's gone up his own bum as well lately, but
yeah,
I would rather watch Seth Rogen in something than watch Jonah Hill in something now.
Yeah, she was because she also did. I never told you this one, Ollie. She was. He also handled Franco, and Franco came out, and he was like so. Mom said toasted when he came in, and he was very obnoxious. And my mom knew him because we watched Freaks and Geeks. And she said, "Oh, you're Daniel on that show my kids watch." And he just like totally ignored her like that. And mom goes, "Oh, it's going to be like that? Okay."
I don't really like Franco either, though. I like Dave Franco.
I like I like Dave Franco, but he always gave me, even on Freaks and Geeks, this like kind of skeevy, like kind of look to him. You know, like you need a bath or something like that. I don't know what it was. I just never liked him. But you know what? I hate Seth Rogen, but I'm glad that he disassociated with him, you know, after that, you know, all those poor women, you know.
Then we have Vice.
Vice, I've never seen that.
I haven't seen that one. That's the
Adam McKay
presidential one, yeah.
Yeah. Good film. Christian Bell, Amy Adams, Sam Rockwell, Steve Carell.
I have it right over there. It's like looking at me.
If you've got it, watch it, Kenny. It's a really good film.
Okay.
Yeah, really good film.
I picked it up for $1 at the Salvation Army. I have it right over
Yeah.
there. It's all these other shows and movies. It's just,
Yeah. Exactly. Then we have the flop that was Argyle.
I managed about I think I managed the opening of that film, and then I was tapped out.
I don't know what he was going for with that.
I don't. Dua Lipa, I don't know why she was in the movie. The car, CGI car going down some steps or something was awful. Yeah, I
The only reason to watch that film is for Bryan Cranston and Catherine O'Hara. They play the parents. That's the only reason to watch that film.
don't know what Matthew Vaughn was thinking with that movie.
No, he thought it was going to turn into a franchise, but it clearly isn't.
Did Jane Goldman write that as well?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, it's mad. Then we have another film that came and just disappeared. See How They Run, which is actually really good, but that didn't get a physical release anywhere. It just got stuck onto Disney Plus because Disney decided they didn't want to give it a physical release at all. But that's a good murder mystery film set in the.
Is that the one set in the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer. I think it looked great.
That was good. Good cast in that as well. Good. Yeah, he's like the lead detective in that. It's a really good little film. Then we have Moon, which is fantastic.
Moon's great. That's
a
tour de force performance, that movie.
Yeah. So, because he's on his own, obviously he's got Kevin Spacey's voice throughout the film, but
yeah,
other than that, he's on his own. So, yeah, really good film. Then, of course, there's Charlie's Angels.
Is he in that?
He's the villain.
Is he? It's been so long since I've seen Charlie's Angels.
He's the villain in the first Charlie's Angels.
But you know what? When you said that, Pete, that's like 25 years old already.
Yeah.
There's
26.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
The only thing I remember about Charlie's Angels is the fight scene with the chair when they're tied to the chairs, and Charlie's Angels 2 with Demi Moore in a bikini. Yeah. That was it.
Yeah.
That's all I remember from those movies.
Yeah. Then we obviously have his Oscar-winning performance in 3 Billboards.
Again, there's another film I haven't seen.
Oh,
really good film.
I've heard it's really good.
Yeah, I broke down and watched that. Ollie had recommended that, and I watched it. It was really good.
Yeah.
Is that the Coen brothers?
No, that's Martin McDonagh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but what's Jiggers in it?
Francis McDormand, but Woody Harrelson's great in that movie.
That's probably why I thought it was a Coen brothers movie because
she was in it. Yeah.
Yeah. It sort of feels like a Coen brothers film, though.
It does.
Yeah.
It's got the pacing for it.
Yeah. Then we've got Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
I forgot he was in that.
I remember it, yeah. He was supposed to come back as well. Like recently, he was supposed to come back to do, was it Armor Wars? Where it had been about Rhodey?
That never happened though, did it?
And it never happened, yeah, but he was supposed to be in that. But that never happened. Don't think that will happen.
He owns the rival tech company to Stark Industries, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Justin Hammer, is it? Hammer Industries?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to rewatch all the Avenger movies?
Am I fuck? No. I've not even bought all of them now. I got rid of the shit ones.
Did you really?
Well, what's the point in keep? I was to start with. I thought, I'll get all the MCU films in my collection. I thought, what's the point? I'm spending money on films that I just don't really want to watch again. So, like, I got rid of Thor: Love and Thunder, and I've not. I'll tell you the truth. I've not picked up an MCU film since. I think the last one I got was Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Haven't got any since then.
The last
And that's
one I
another one.
was Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
And I've got
That's all
about
you need.
4 Marvel movies. The first Iron Man, Captain America, and the 2 Avengers movies, the last 2 Avengers movies.
You only
They're
need
all on
one.
Disney Plus, so I just don't bother.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
true.
Then obviously we got the Green Mile. Fantastic,
Love the
very
Green Mile.
villainous performance from him in that.
Mm.
And the last one is Jojo Rabbit, which is the most top-rated film that he stars in on Letterboxd.
You mean Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles isn't the top rated?
That's quite far down, but he plays what, hard thug, head
Yeah.
thug. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll quickly go to Walken, but I'm going to try and keep it to finish at about 9:30-ish.
Yeah.
Because I want to try and watch something. Oh, didn't type his full name in. So we'll go with the most popular first instead of the ones that nobody's heard of, so we can talk about them. And it comes to no surprise that the most popular film on Letterboxd that he starred in is Pulp Fiction.
Mm.
But just the little bits with
10
him
minute
in.
scene that he's in.
Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was going to be Deer Hunter.
No, that's on the second row.
Wow.
I know.
Wow. Wow.
I'm assuming it's King of New York.
That's nowhere to be seen yet.
Really?
What?
Yeah, I can't even see that within the first 3 rows. So the second film on Letterboxd, so the second most popular film he's been in on Letterboxd, is June Part 2.
Of course it is. It's
No.
Letterboxd, isn't it?
Yeah, so I mean, which is not for me. The June film.
No, same. I watched the first one for the first time this year, and I was bored.
Me too.
Yeah,
I'll watch the third one just for continuity's sake, but they're not films I'd want to own in my collection or watch again because they're just boring.
Weirdly, as a non-fan of David Lynch movies, I actually preferred David Lynch's version.
Yeah. Then his third most popular film is Catch Me If You Can.
Understandable.
Okay. Yeah.
Which is a fantastic film, yeah. Then this will be like, what? But I actually quite like the film, but I don't think it deserves to be fourth most popular Christopher Walken film. It's not even a Christopher Walken film, he's just in it. Click.
What?
He's great in that film, though.
He's good in the film, but fourth most popular Christopher Walken film out of all the films he's been in is mad.
Well, it's a Sandler film, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, exactly. But it's a good. I like that film. I think it's a fun film.
Really sad ending to that movie. Well, I say sad ending.
Yeah,
but it's kind of
scene with his dad, the Fonz. When his dad, the last scene he has with his dad, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why people hate on that film. It's just a nice film. It's not like a stupid film like he always does. It's a nice film.
People just hate Adam Sandler in general.
Yeah,
I know, it's like they don't want to see anything nice happen to that man. But it's like, you don't realize that guy's put a lot of smiles on a lot of people's faces.
Yeah.
And
there's only 2 Adam Sandler films I don't like, 3, which is the Western he did, the Ridiculous Six.
Oh, that's bad. Yeah.
That's My Boy.
Yeah.
Can't remember that, but I've seen it.
And it was on the tip of my tongue just a minute ago. I can't remember what it was, though.
The Larry one where they get when him and King of Queens get married.
I haven't.
Chuck and Larry.
Chuck and Larry. I actually didn't mind that. I can't remember. There was another.
But that had a lot of sentiment to it because the guy couldn't get guys out there saving lives and he can't get insurance.
See, I'm morbidly curious to rewatch Jack and Jill.
Oh,
because I have not seen that since I was a kid, and the only reason I'm curious to rewatch it is because Pacino's in it, and I can't remember Pacino in it, but I know he's got quite a big part in it.
It's not a good film, but it's
entertaining.
It's entertaining. The other one I didn't like was Grown Ups 2.
Oh, okay.
Love
The other
That's just
one for
really
me was
stupid.
Zohan.
I like
Yeah, I
the
didn't get on with
Don't mess
Zohan.
with the Zohan.
I didn't
But
get on with that.
but all of it. I mean, we might not like it, but all of them have pieces of something that absolutely
Yeah.
make me laugh. You know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
And that's why it's like when people shit on him, it's like, why? He
My
makes you
favourites were
laugh.
the earlier ones, though, like Happy
Billy
Gilmore, Billy
Madison, Happy
Madison,
Gilmore,
Oh yeah,
Mr. Deeds, Big
fucking love
Daddy.
Mr. Deeds. I
Yeah,
love it.
all of those. Anger Management. Love all of those.
Yeah.
yeah. Mr. Deeds when he has the
So
water fountains of
it's
fruit
John
punch.
Turturro's, yeah.
Snicky,
He's just
snicky.
snicky.
I'm very snicky. When he's hitting his foot with the
Yeah, with the
black
poker because
foot.
he's got black foot. Yeah.
Oh, what's the
Oh,
matter
it's
with you?
great.
Nah, I'm only joking.
Yeah,
Winona Ryder's good in that as well. As,
Yeah.
she's a bitch in it though. Really, if you think about it,
yeah.
He is, but
what she's
still-
doing
Fell
in
out
that
of
film.
old Boo Radley's apple tree.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great film. I only watched that for the first time last year as well at Christmas.
Mm.
So great. Yeah, I like most of Adam Sandler's films to be honest,
He
except for
shows up.
his
He shows
Netflix
up in
stuff.
Grandma's Boy as well. I think he shows up in Grandma's
Does
Boy.
he? I
Yeah, I
wonder
like-
what they're going to do with Grown Ups 3. I don't know what they're
I-
going to do with that.
I'm probably not going to watch it. If it's
Yeah,
going to be
I
as
know.
bad as the second one.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. First one's a good film. I've got the first
Yeah,
one.
I like the first one. The second one I just thought was rubbish.
the first
Yeah.
one when Maria Bella's still breastfeeding their kid at like 8.
Yeah. Then next up for Christopher Walken, the fifth most popular, understandable again because it's a fantastic film. Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Headless Horseman. He's very good in that. Even though he just creeps you the fuck out when you actually see him in that because it's just like with the teeth and yeah, good Tim Burton film.
I
Like the
think
Tim
it's a
Burton-
really underrated Tim Burton movie, Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah, yeah. Then the other Tim Burton film he did, Batman Returns.
Max Shrek.
Shrek. Yeah, because he
Yeah.
played because there's two because he did A View to a Kill. That was Max something as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is still I don't know where that is on this list.
It's probably not going to be very high on the list.
Yeah,
No.
you're right.
It's not the
Um,
best of the Bond films.
We then have Annie Hall. Good
Didn't know
film,
he was in Annie
but
Hall.
I can't. Yeah, I only saw it last year again, and I can't even remember him in it. To be honest.
That's
Hmm.
that's like if we do Jeff Goldblum, he'll play like
Yeah,
bad guy 3 in the first Death Wish.
Yeah.
you know?
Annie's in Annie Hall. That
Wow.
was one of his first films.
Yeah, I don't.
pops
I
up in
don't
that.
Remember that?
I think that was his first film, and he literally just walks across the screen.
Starring Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah. Then we've got The Deer Hunter, which is by far his best performance. One of
Yeah.
my favorite films of all time. Pete,
But
you're very quiet on that one.
What's the rewatch value for that? Because that was like for me, that was like Schindler's List. I could only watch it once.
See, I've seen
It's a
Schindler's
very
List
well-made
multiple
film.
times, but I've only seen The Deer Hunter once.
It's for a lot of people. I think a lot of people struggle with the first hour.
I think that's it.
I think that's
I
the
think
issue.
if I
but
watch it
didn't.
now, I think if I
Yeah.
rewatched it now, like 20 odd years after I originally saw it,
Yeah,
I'd probably be all right with it.
yeah. I
My
don't mind it.
patience is different now compared to what it
Yeah.
used to be.
Yeah,
I liked the first hour. I think it's a good setup to what's to come because it's really a story of 3 parts. It's before, during, and after the war,
Mhm.
and just how these characters' mental states change throughout. That's what the film is, really.
I suppose if I can sit through 7.5 hours of Rebel Moon,
Oh,
I could
fucking! I don't know why you
probably
did that to yourself.
God bless you.
Yeah.
someone had to.
Yeah,
Then we've got Hairspray. I quite like Hairspray.
oh, that's a good one. Both the
Yeah,
versions
I
of
like it.
Hairspray is fun.
John Travolta's great in that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I do like him in that.
I remember when we were watching it. I said to Mom, I said, "That's John Travolta's the what?
Yeah.
Is the what?" No, it's not. I said, Mom, that's Barbarino. And then she kept on looking at him and heard the voice. She goes, oh my God. Oh my God. He's so funny in this.
Yeah. Then we got True Romance.
That should be higher.
Yeah.
It should be way higher. That is one of the best films ever made. I think Pulp
And you're
Fiction,
terrible.
Deer Hunter, True Romance, King of New York, even though I don't like it, but it gives a good performance in it. Sleepy Hollow, those should be the top row, not what we've got. Wedding Crashers is next. Because of course it is.
Yeah.
Good film, but I don't know why it's that high up. And then another one which is questionable why it's so high up. The Jungle Book, in which he voices King Louis.
Oh, and the king of the swingers. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is how it sounds. It's hilarious.
That's
Weird.
very good, Pete.
The jungle VIP.
Yeah, that's what it's like in the song. It's just that, and it's like a big CGI ape, but it's Christopher Walken, not King Louis, because all you can hear is Christopher Walken. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Then we've got Seven Psychopaths again.
Yeah.
Man on Fire, another fantastic
Man on
film.
Fire is awesome.
Really good film, yeah.
We're Suicide Kings. Suicide Kings.
Suicide Kings is great.
Yeah.
That's a film no one talks about.
I'm scrolling down. That is about 15 rows down.
Wow. Okay.
There's not many films below that.
Yes, too. That's so good.
Ants.
Okay.
Then King of New York.
Like, I'm
Then
not a massive fan of King of New York because I'm not a fan of Abel Ferrara.
It's just
But,
I found it too slow.
The performance was great.
The performance, yeah, you can't knock the performance at all. Then we've got The Dead Zone.
Cronenberg, good Stephen King adaptation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Then we've got Eddie the Eagle. I think he's only in it for like one or two scenes.
That's
But
a
that's
good
a great
movie.
film.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting anything from that, and I really enjoyed that one.
Had a lot of heart to it.
Yeah.
It does, yeah. Stepford Wives remake.
Frank Oz directed that.
Yeah. I
That
didn't
was-
mind it. It's all right.
I didn't mind it either.
It's his birthday
Matt
today,
Broderick
Frank Oz.
and Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old's Frank Oz, boys?
85.
Must be mid to late 70s now.
Ollie's closer. He's 82. He turned 82 today.
Oh, wow.
Did he? Yoda.
The Addiction.
Vampire movie. Shot in black and white with I want to say Lily Taylor.
Looks like her from the poster. Yeah, it is
Yeah.
Lily Taylor. Yeah.
But that's another Abel Ferrara.
Abel Ferrara. Yeah. Then we've got A View to a Kill. Max Zorin in that one.
Zorin.
Then Basquiat again. That's two films that they've both been in.
If it wasn't for A View to a Kill, we would have no Dolph Lundgren movies.
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Blast from the Past.
Ah, great movie.
That's a good movie. Very underrated movie.
Heaven's Gate. I've got that to watch still.
We've got a copy of that in work. I'm tempted to pick that up.
Well, because it's out of print now, I think, isn't it? Because
Yeah. Second
Don't know
Sight are released.
yeah, I was going to say the Second Sight, wouldn't it? Yeah. Can't see it. It's up there somewhere. Wayne's World 2.
Yeah, he is in that. He's not in it much though. I think he's like just a cameo.
Yeah. Mouse Hunt.
He's good in that.
Yeah.
Mouse Hunt's a very fun movie.
I need to watch that because I've got DVD of that actually.
Oh, you'll love it. Yeah, I'm telling you, you'll love it.
When Lee
New
Evans
Rose Hotel. You heard of that one?
Yeah. Who else is in that?
Let's have a look into it. Willem Dafoe, Asia Argento,
Asia
Annabelle
Argento.
Secure. Yeah.
Is that another Abel Ferreira movie?
Yeah, that's another Abel Ferreira
Yeah.
movie. Yeah. Joe Dirt.
Yeah, David Spade.
Yeah.
It's a stupid film.
It is
And
very.
then another bad film, Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, that was directed by Steve Bing.
David McNally.
Oh, David McNally. What am I thinking of? It was produced by Steve Bing, who used to be married to Elizabeth Hurley, and apparently there's an
Okay.
R-rated version of it.
Ooh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Interesting.
Like the Tammy and the T-Rex movie with Denise Richards. It was a kids film, but it was shot with an R rating, which is why it got released as the bloody cut or something like that on 101 Films.
Oh, interesting. The
That is
Rundown
interesting.
or Welcome to the
Rundown's
Jungle.
great.
Great film.
I never
Yeah.
call it Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah, I don't know. Wait, is that over here or over there?
That's over here, yeah.
What? Why? That's annoying,
I
isn't
don't know
it?
why they just didn't call it the Rundown.
Yeah. Domino.
Yeah, Tony Scott.
America's Sweethearts. That's a decent film.
I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, decent film that is. Billy Crystal, Julia Roberts, John Cusack.
Yeah,
That's a cute movie.
yeah.
Hmm?
That's a cute movie.
Yeah. Jersey Boys. I love Jersey Boys. Another Clint Eastwood film.
Never seen it. There's a lot
Good
of
film.
the later Clint Eastwood movies that I've not watched.
That movie
Yeah.
disappointed me when I seen that, Ollie.
Did it?
Jersey Boys, because like
Yeah.
I grew up in the South area.
Yeah.
Where they were like really popular, but I just and it was funny. We had the steward, the lead guy, Bob Gaudio. His dad had a place called Gaudio's, where it was like basically like a like nursery with plants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And at Christmas time, Gaudio's was like Christmas Wonderland. You could go take tours in there, and they had everything like Santa Claus was in there. And you get pictures taken of it and stuff. And I didn't know until later that was Bob Gaudio's dad that owned Gaudio's.
Interesting. The Sentinel. The old one, the horror one.
Who else is in that? Is that Marlon
Is it George C.
Brando?
Scott?
Oh, the Sentinel. Yeah,
Yes,
George
I
C.
didn't see
Scott.
that.
Yeah. Is it? Chris Sarandon. Jose
Had a
Ferrer,
couple
John
of
Carradine, Eli Wallach, Jeff Goldblum again, Michael Winner film.
Michael
Says it
Winner.
all.
Underrated
also-
director.
yeah, he was mad as hell, wasn't he? Though?
Mental.
Yeah. Balls of Fury.
Yeah, Balls of Fury was silly.
Yeah, funny, silly. Plays Feng in that.
Hmm.
It's weird. He's playing like a Chinese, pretending to be Chinese in that.
Speaking with Christopher Walken's voice.
Yeah. Then a dud. Kenny's probably going to shake his head, but I actually am interested to watch it. It'll say, "Don't waste your time, Ollie." The War with Grandpa.
That wasn't that bad. It was. It had its moments.
Okay. It's got good cast. I just want to watch it for the cast. It looks like a cheap family film that I would have probably enjoyed as a kid.
It came out at Christmas time. It's like one of those
Yeah.
It's cute. We had fun with it. We enjoyed it for what it was.
Okay. The Comfort of Strangers.
I know the title.
He plays Robert, another Paul Schrader film. Christopher Walken, Rupert Everett, Natasha Richardson, Helen Mirren. Looks like a arty-farty film to me.
Name Strangers, 2001. Nope, that's not it.
Then there's The Funeral, another Abel Ferreira film. Chris Penn,
Yeah.
Benicio del Toro, Isabella Rossellini, Vincent Gallo.
Isabella Rossellini.
Isabella Rossellini.
Don't know that one.
David Letterman used to have her on all the time. He used to have her because he was infatuated with her. So he'd come on and he'd give her like flowers as soon as she walked out and stuff like that. And he'd be like, "Hey, Isabella Rossellini," like that, like that. So every time I hear her name, all I think is David Letterman doing that. I thought he would at one point he wanted to marry her. He was like, you were so gorgeous.
Have anyone seen The Funeral?
No, I know the film though.
Yeah.
At Close Range.
That's a good movie with Sean Penn.
Yeah, that is a good movie.
Because De Niro was offered the role, wouldn't he? Yeah. And he turned it down because he said it was too dark.
They tried to lighten it up because it had the Madonna song in it.
Right.
If I lived to tell.
Yeah.
9 Lives.
9 Lives.
Is that Kevin Spacey?
Yeah. Is that the cat movie?
It's another one that's not as bad as people say it is.
Okay, that's Jennifer Garner in it, right?
Yeah.
I seen it because I had Jennifer Garner in it.
Yeah, it's not as bad as people make it out to be.
It was cute.
It's all right. The Prophecy.
The Prophecy. The first one's good. The rest of them are rubbish.
Yeah.
He literally has like the tiniest cameos in the sequel.
Wild Mountain Thyme, the film that has apparently the worst Irish accents in it ever heard to man, especially from Christopher Walken. Apparently he puts on one of the worst Irish accents imaginable, and John Hamm as well.
Well, I was going to say it's Emily Blunt and Jamie Dornan. Jamie Dornan is Irish.
Yeah, well, yeah.
John Patrick Shanley.
Last Man Standing.
Yeah, Bruce Willis.
Yeah, that's a very underrated movie. Yeah.
Yeah. One that I don't really know why he was in it. I watched it recently and his role was weird. Gigli.
You watched Gigli?
Yeah, I didn't mind it actually. And he just pops up and he just says words, but they don't mean anything. And I just sound weird. It's not a great film, and I can see why it would offend quite a few people nowadays. But don't know. I like those sorts of films. Bad. It's not even so bad that it's good. It's just bad. Communion.
Oh my god, Communion will scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Scary.
It's a alien abduction movie based on a book by a guy called Whitley Strieber. Christopher Walken plays Whitley Strieber in it.
Right.
And there are moments in that which are absolutely terrifying. There's 2 films around the same time, which is Communion and the other one is Fire in the Sky. And both movies are fucking like, yeah.
Yeah. Pennies from Heaven.
Is that the Steve Martin movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that a long time ago because I really like Bernadette Peters. That was Kenny teen years.
The Anderson Tapes.
Great movie.
That's Sean Connery, right?
Yeah.
Wow, I even forgot he was in that. Wow.
That was an early.
71, so early film for him. Nick of Time.
That's
Again, a great movie. Johnny Depp.
Yeah. We'll do 2 more. Romance and Cigarettes.
John Turturro?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I remember when that came out. I think a Jim Jarmusch movie, I think.
Wasn't there another one competing at that time?
No, John Turturro directed it.
He did direct it.
Yeah, and Gandolfini was the lead.
Yeah.
And then the last one, which I think is a bit of a dud, but I'd be interested to watch it. The Country Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen it once. It was okay.
I was just interested. It's a Disney film. It looks weird,
Yeah, it's
but it's
Animated,
Christopher
isn't it?
Walken and Stephen Tobolowsky, so I like both of them.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
interesting, Ollie.
Stephen Root as well, voice of one of them. Brad Garrett. I like Brad Garrett.
Yeah, Stephen Root's always good.
Yeah.
Steve Root's in that new TV series on Apple.
Oh, Widow's Bay.
Bay.
That looks good. Yeah.
I've watched the first 2 episodes. It's odd.
Is it horror comedy or?
Yeah. It's got like it's like a comedy Stephen King show.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Got to check that one out then. Because what's that
Matthew
other
Rhys is
one?
great in it.
There's another. Cape Fear starts soon, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll watch that. But there's. Did you watch Sugar?
The second
Colin
season
Farrell.
coming along.
Yeah.
I did. I didn't really like the twist.
Yeah, I didn't want the
I was
twist
just
to
like,
be that.
that hasn't no bearing on anything else.
I wanted it just to be what it was, a detective story,
Yeah.
like a private neo-noir series.
Yeah, that's what we were watching that, and I was like, Colin Farrell would make a perfect Parker. Why is he not playing Parker? Instead, we've got fucking Mark Wahlberg.
Don't know what they were thinking with Mark Wahlberg casting him. No, he's a bad actor.
One of the worst films I saw last year.
Just a bad actor. They killed Thomas Jane off in like 5 minutes. Sorry, spoiler alert, but
Thomas Jane would have been a better Parker.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was supposed to be Downey Jr., wasn't it? Because he only produced it.
Yeah.
But, Jim says, got to run. I'll watch the rest on replay. Hope all of you have a great day, as well as everyone in the chat. Happy Memorial Day here in the States. Thanks, Jim.
Cheers, Jimbo.
See you, Jim.
Stacey asks, have you seen Fearless? Yeah, fantastic film. Peter Weir, isn't it? Yeah, great film. We got Slipknot here. Hello, Slipknot.
Sup?
Cool Akira poster. I saw a video earlier about the restoration of an Akira poster. It was mostly white poster with Kaneda standing on rubble with his rifle. It was sun faded and needed recoloring.
Cool.
We got Haddonfield 78 here. Hello.
Hi, Haddonfield.
And they ask a question for Pete. Have you seen Darkness Falls?
Yeah, Tooth Fairy. The reason I watched that when it came out was because it had Emma Caulfield, who was Anya from Buffy, in it. And I was like, I love her. Gotta watch it. It's not the best horror film, but it's a very entertaining early 2000s horror movie.
Yeah. And the last comment we've got in is from Johnny. Hello, Johnny. Evening all. Came in a while ago, but Scotland has sunshine, and I'm enjoying the wet. I'm enjoying the day we get. Yeah.
Everywhere's got sunshine, Johnny.
Everywhere. Yeah. But with that is the end of the stream for tonight. So as always, thank you to both Kenny and Pete for joining me tonight. Great conversation as always. And thanks everyone in the chat for sending in your comments and your questions. Always great interaction with you guys in the comments. And next week I will plug next week's now. Before I forget, we have got a planned big one. It is Clint Eastwood's 96th birthday, I think, next Sunday. So we are doing a Clint Eastwood live stream, of course, with Carlos, Eastwood for Life fan. And I believe Dan is also joining us. I keep forgetting the name of his new channel, though. And obviously Kenny and Andy will be back. So yeah, that'll be next week's stream at 7 o'clock. If you would like to join us and talk about Clint Eastwood and his films.
Nice.
But that's it. So thank you again, guys, for joining. And yeah. So until next time, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, boys. Bye, Pete.
Bye, Ken.